What is going on, everybody? Tried something a little bit different on my channel / Streamyard. Tried something a little bit different. Sorry, there's like double volume going on right now. But if anybody's in here, man, I know this is kind of sudden, but I'm just basically testing this out, seeing what everyone's up to, and yeah, man, just doing an open live. I actually got inspired from a friend. Shout out to the homie KBM for pulling through on his Streamyard and YouTube channel. So I figured, yo, that's pretty dope. I want to try that on my channel as well. So I'm gonna try it on my channel and see if some heads want to pull up and just talk shop, see what everybody's doing on this Saturday. But let me see here. See what everybody's up to. Send the link. I saw. Yo, Liam, what's good, man? 4:40 a.m. Damn, bro. You are up early. What's going on, brother? Thanks for tuning in right here. Trying to see how this works because I'm actually on a StreamYard live, but I linked it with my YouTube channel. So I'm trying to see if this works pretty well. If it doesn't, I mean, I'm using a trial right now. I don't really want to pay for a service like this, but you know, I want to see if this will work. Oh, I see the comment section now. All right. Yo, Rez, where do you get most of your jerseys? Everywhere, really. Could be anywhere from eBay to a lot of friends like that sell them. I highly recommend joining a group on Facebook called Kings of Throwbacks, because I buy a lot of my jerseys on there as well. But primarily eBay. Sometimes I'll go, you know, Poshmark, Mercari. Those are just some sites, you know, out here in the United States that I use to buy some stuff like that. But you'll get the hang of it. Yeah, this is kind of weird because I can hear myself talking on the YouTube stream link, but I have to mute myself because I'm hearing myself talk double. So, you know, I'm just like trying to understand it. But yeah, this is pretty dope, man. You know, I know people can go live too. So if anybody wants to hop on and just kind of share the floor with me, you know, send a request. And, you know, I think I could have up to 6 people per conversation. Yeah, it says here you could have up to 6 people that want to join and stuff like that. But how's everybody doing, man? I know there's 4 heads in here. It says 4 people's in here. I don't know if that's including myself. If it is, how are the other 3 of y'all doing on this Saturday or Sunday, wherever you're located? Because yeah, I've been kind of busy with some personal stuff that I've been taking care of. You know, but always trying to have you know, people, you know, update everybody on everything. eBay is great, and Depop, I'll definitely go live when I'm less tired. Yeah, no, for sure, Liam. It's 4:30 in the morning over there, or 4:40. So, you know, salute to you for always showing love on the videos, man. But in terms of everything with me, I'm doing pretty good, man. It is July. A lot of stuff. Been taking care of a lot of business. Doing eBay, you know, doing my YouTube stuff, working. And yeah, man. Any topics you guys want to talk about? This is an open live. There's really nothing specific I wanted to talk about. I just kind of wanted to test this out and see how everybody's doing. Do I still have hope in Jimmy G? Yes, I do. You know, it's going to be tough, though. I think that this season is really going to determine whether or not Jimmy G will continue having the future with the 49ers, because Well, it's one of those things, man, where it's kind of, he is very injury prone. So it's definitely, that's a known to a lot of, of fans and just the NFL. So, but, we got a solid defense, man. And I think if we could protect Jimmy G at all costs, I think we'll make another appearance again in the Super Bowl. So that's my thoughts on it. But I still have hope. Yo, Pistol, what's good, bro? Thank you for tuning in. Big Surge, what's up, homie? Thank you. Did I see the new He-Man? No, I did not. However, I know a couple of friends that did, and they said they prefer the original over the remake or the new and improved version, if you will. And I still got to check it out. He-Man was a little bit before my time, to be honest with you, because, like that was like early 80s, but, I grew up in the late 80s, so I kind of missed it by a couple of years. But, I'll definitely have to check it out. You're going to be grilling that Jimmy G jersey week 5, bro. I still have it, man. So, I'll definitely be rocking it. But that's the thing, man. People always hate on Jimmy G, and like I still have faith, man. I definitely I don't think he's an elite quarterback, but he's got the skills and tools to get the job done, I think. Personally, that's what I think. He's not the best, but he can definitely get the job done if he has the right tools. Kevin Smith ruined it, bro. Kevin Smith? You're talking about Doug Heffernan, the King of Queens? Did he like make that? Is that the same Kevin Smith? Or is that Kevin James? I'm getting it mixed up, man. Didn't know he made a He-Man. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, it's on Netflix, and they killed He-Man in the first. Oh, bro, you just spoiled it for me, bro. Come on, Liam. What you doing? Spoiler alert. What's going on? But yeah, I never really got into He-Man like that. It was definitely before my time. But I was able to watch Transformers later on. I'd say in the 80s, like Ninja Turtles was probably that was like more down my alley growing up. But yeah, I don't really focus too much on He-Man stuff. What's up, Jason Alvarez? Salute to you. Salute. Oh, that's dope. I could actually like highlight comments and stuff. Salute. You see that? What's up, bro? Thanks for tuning in on this Saturday. I know you probably have better things to do, but you decided to kill some time with me. So shout outs to you. Shout outs to everybody. But yeah, this is pretty dope, man. I definitely want to do more lives and stuff like that. I want to have a consistent schedule and kind of just talk about certain topics, because I have a lot of topics that I always want to kind of just dabble with, but I never really make the time or the schedule to do so. It's just I'm kind of just like an open book. So I guess that's kind of cool. And, one of those things that gives me time, and, it definitely, is much appreciated to everybody that supports me, man, because, believe it or not, guys, if I could do this full time, assuming that my rent and all my bills would be paid and everything like that, by all means, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But, because I have a 9-to-5 job, I got to pay my bills, So I try to make time. I try to make time doing lives and just making content on my channel for you guys, and just kind of interacting with social media, because I love it, man. I have a huge amount of subscribers, loyal subscribers to me that show love, and I want to show love, definitely. So yeah, I appreciate that, Jason. I really do. I'm grinding, man, every day. I'm always looking at my YouTube Studio app. I'm always trying to see what people are looking at, what people want to see. I'm always trying to be as consistent and fresh as possible, and it's just one of those things, man, that I really do want to continue doing this, and I want to stay consistent. So it's much appreciated for everybody, that continues to show support. And definitely, guys, I will be doing a giveaway really soon. So be on the lookout for that. The time in San Fran is 8:46 p.m. So it is pretty pretty dark outside now. Sun is still out a little bit, but it's setting. It's already set. So, it's nighttime out here, Liam. I forgot what I was gonna say. I had something on my head that I was gonna say, and I completely forgot. So, what's everybody picking up, man? What's everybody up to? You know, has anybody picked anything up? Any new pickups? Any news that you guys want to talk about? It is an open live, so guys, you know, let's try and keep it respectful, you know, to a minimum. I don't want to really talk about like politics if that's what you guys are into. I don't really want my channel to be about politics and stuff like that. But let's try to keep this open, man. Let's see here. You interested in the Air Max Classic coming in September? Possibly. I don't know exactly which. To be honest with you, I haven't really been following with the sneaker game all too much. The Air Max, usually the only Air Maxes that I was really into was like the 90s, the Air Max 90s. Wasn't really into any of the other Air Maxes. So I know there's like been a lot of Air Maxes that have been dropping in the last few years. So I definitely will have to check those out again. But my favorite color way for the Air Max 90 of all time is the infrared. That's like my favorite sneaker that I love to wear, my favorite Air Max. Do I think Jimmy G and the Niners will win in the West? Yeah, I really do, man. I mean, just coming from what we had a couple of years ago, you know, when we made it to the Super Bowl, you know, I didn't think that we got rid of super crucial players to not make a trip to the Super Bowl again. You know, I think we only upgraded. So, you know, we got to keep Trent Williams. You know, we got Brandon Ayuk, who's a little more seasoned now. You know, Jimmy G, hopefully he's healthy, ready to go. Nick Bosa will be back. You know, we got Fred Warner, who signed a 5-year extension, I believe. So, it's looking good, man, for the faithful. So I'm really stoked for this upcoming season, man. My jersey game has stepped up with my 49ers. I got my new 49ers joints, so definitely going to be repping, you know, come Sunday and Mondays, you know. So, yeah, I think that the Niners will win, man. Been supporting since the Kesha video. Damn, Big Surge. Taking it back. You know what's funny about that video? So, like, just to kind of give some context behind it, obviously it was a video that I made long time. I didn't even make it, to be honest with you. It was a friend's little brother who had a channel at YouTube. I don't know if he still has that channel, but he used to do a lot of like videos like that with his cousins and family members and stuff. And one day we went over there to his place and he was recording, you know, and we were all young, man. I think he was like in middle school at the time. I don't remember. And I was in college, early college days or high school. I don't remember how long it's been, but anyways, we just messed around, man. We just kind of like wanted to do something funny, and that's basically what it came down to, you know. So kind of did like this little funny music parody video of the Kesha song, and it was called TikTok before TikTok now, so not that TikTok if that's what you guys are thinking. But yeah, we did the song, and I think the video got like 55,000 views. It's still on my channel, guys. So if you want to see a little archives of Rez, man, check it out. So yeah, that was a funny time, man. So what jersey am I wearing? Swale Jafari, did I say that right? I'm rocking a Nike Rewind. Let me stand up real quick, but rocking the Nike Rewind swingman of Carmelo Anthony when he was with the Nuggets. So one of my favorite swingman jerseys, one of my favorite jersey eras from Nike. So that's what I'm rocking tonight. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, Jonathan. Salute to you, bro. Always love, always love. Do you collect jerseys from division rivals? I have a few. I have a couple of Rams jerseys. I don't have any Cowboys jerseys. However, I did own one at one point, and it was a Dat Nguyen. I know it's like hella Asian, right? But I had a Dat Nguyen Nike replica of, you know, when he was the Dallas Cowboys jersey. I sold it off a long time ago. But yeah, I don't really own any Cowboys jerseys. I don't have any Cardinals jerseys at the moment, and I don't have any Seahawks jerseys. the rivalry is just it's too deep, man. Like, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I'll leave it at that. But yes, to answer your question, I do have a few jerseys from my division rivals and stuff like that. Do you remember where you got the Wildcats jacket? You talking about the SaberCats jacket, Liam? I think that's what you're referring to, because I've never heard of the Wildcats before. But if you are referring to the San Jose SaberCats, I bought it from locally from a homie. His Instagram handle is Sharks City Vintage. Sharks City Vintage. That's all one word. Check him out. He sells a lot of vintage gear. He's actually a local in San Jose, my hometown. So he ships as well. You know, sometimes he will get stuff, you know, that's international stuff, like or he ships internationally, I mean. But he gets a lot of just vintage gear. Check him out, man. He is the homie, you know, always really blesses people, man, and he always looks out. I only have 2 Mitchell and S jerseys. What are those 2 that you have? I would like to know. Love your Reebok Pump John Cena video. Reebok Pump John? Did I do a video on that? Dude, I don't even remember. I thought I never did a video on my John Cena stuff. I probably did, because you know what's up. So, but thank you. I got to look back on that, because I was meaning to do a video on that for a while now. I got a blue LeBron Lakers jersey last week. You're talking about the Los Angeles one from Nike, right? That's a dope jersey. I'm not a Lakers fan, but I love, that's one of my favorite Lakers jerseys. That one, and then what is it? The old school. Now I'm drawing a blank, man. The old school Lakers, like the ones that like Kareem and stuff wore. Yes. Sorry, yes. Oh no, it's all good. I kind of figured that's what it was, but yeah, hit up the homie P408, aka Shark City Vintage. he that's where I got it from. Gave me a good price on it. I love that jacket. I haven't really wore it out in public in a while because it's just so hot right now. It's summertime, but come fall, wintertime, you best believe I'm gonna be rocking that again. Champ Bailey Legacy jersey and a Kobe NBA Finals jersey. I think that's what's up. Yeah, build that collection. Build that collection, man. It all starts with just one. It's harder to find now. Which jersey is harder to find? You talking about the Champ Bailey and the LeBron, or the LeBron jersey you got? Yeah, that's kind of hard to find, definitely. It's sold out everywhere. I'm the head of the table. All right, Roman Reigns, you have been acknowledged. Yo, what's up, J-Mac? Thanks for tuning in, bro. Appreciate it. You know what? So, yeah, if you guys are any wrestling fans in here, obviously J-Mac is a wrestling fan like me. But, yo, so I haven't really watched wrestling in a long time, which is funny because my next YouTube video will be on a wrestling product. You'll see it very soon. But, you know, it's wrestling has gotten interesting, man, right now, especially right now with the whole Roman Reigns, you know, him being a heel and, you know, John Cena coming back and stuff, because John Cena and Roman Reigns are like, you know, some of my favorite wrestlers of all time. John Cena mainly because I grew up during his, you know, his era and stuff like that. But yeah, it's interesting, man, because like I've been hearing a lot of stuff about like CM Punk coming back, you know, to like, I heard he might come to AEW. He might sign with AEW. I heard, you know, John Cena coming back to save like ratings and stuff like that. But I like this feud, man. I like where they're going with it, like with John Cena versus Roman Reigns, or Finn Balor, I should say, versus Roman Reigns, because he denied his challenge on Friday Night SmackDown. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I think personally, for me, I think there's going to be a triple threat match, basically. Going down between Finn Balor and, you know, Roman Reigns and John Cena. I think that's going to happen. But I could be wrong, man. I could be wrong. Because Cena and Roman have feuded before. You know, this was obviously before the head of the table gimmick and stuff like that. But, yeah, now that he's a heel, like, yo, people are cheering for Roman, man, because they love it. I think the gimmick is dope. I think it's funny, but I also think it's dope. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens at SummerSlam. How many 49ers games have I gone to? I think I've been to like 2 or 3. I haven't been to that many, not recently at least. You know, I think the last time I went 1 was when they were playing against what team was I believe it was Green Bay. It was a Green Bay game, but I don't remember what season it was. And then obviously like in high school. So I do a lot of my watching, like when I go to sports events, I usually do it like on TV. Even though, you know, where the 49ers currently play at Levi Stadium is so close to where I stay at. It's not very far. So, but it gets too crazy out there, man. Sometimes like the only time I would really want to go out there is if probably like to tailgate and stuff. But like, yo, like I definitely would like to go to a game now. Especially, you know, with everything that's going down with the 49ers and stuff. I would love to go out there and just rock with the faithful, man. But, yeah, to answer your question, not that many, like 3. I'd say like 3 events. Old WWF wrestling fan here, Warrior, Bulldog, Macho Man, Hogan. Yeah, you taking it back, bro. That's the 80s right there. So salute to you, Liam. I actually became a wrestling fan, like a certified wrestling fan, during the Attitude Era. So back when SmackDown aired on UPN here in the United States, I don't know if it was broadcasted or on a different broadcast station than where you stay at, but that's when I became a fan, during the whole Attitude Era and when SmackDown debuted. And I followed it like nonstop. Like I used to watch it religiously. Like I remember, like, you remember when WWE had Velocity on like Saturdays with that green, and then they had Sunday Night Heat and stuff? I thought those were dope too. But I think with wrestling now, I to be honest with you, like I think it's too much, like with the social media stuff that they have. Like I get it, you know, they're trying to utilize the platform and stuff, but for me, that's like too much, you know. So I liked it back when it was just like, you know, your regular Monday Night Raw, then you had your Thursday Night SmackDown, you know, and then the Sunday Night Heat was kind of cool, you know. And then the Velocity was pretty dope too. But then now you have like NXT, you have all these like WWE Network programs. It's just so much, man. Like I just don't have the time to watch like all that stuff. Yo, DS, what's good, man? What's up, bro? Showing love on my Streamyard too, bro. I decided to create one of these and just kind of see what everybody was up to, man. So yeah, this is my first time using this actually. So salute to you, bro, for coming through, man. I don't know if anybody has requested. So I'm sorry, guys. If you guys requested to join and join me on this chat, you know, I do apologize. I don't know if I'm missing something or not, but you know, definitely appreciate everybody in here. So let's see. Paul Heyman was funny. Yeah, I know he was. That fat walrus is walking when Walton singing the John Cena theme. I recently added a Lamar Odom jersey to my Laker collection, and I just bought a Kobe purple jersey thanks to someone sharing a coupon. That's what's up. Lamar Odom was one of my favorite players too, man. I liked him when he was with the Clippers. And then, you know, obviously, like he got into like some like drugs and all that crazy stuff. So, but yeah, man, I always liked him when he was with the Clippers. Why triple threat? I don't want that to happen, J-Mac. I don't. I honestly would just rather see a Cena versus Roman feud, but the whole thing with Finn Balor just coming out of the blue, that I'll never understand, man. It's WWE. I don't get creative sometimes. No playoff games. No, not for the 49ers. I went to a playoffs game for the Warriors and the Giants, but I've never gone to a 49er playoff game. So I was just talking to my brother about Stone Cold's last match. Oh yeah, it was crazy, man. Like, just I remember that too, like it was yesterday, and it's really sad to see kind of like, I mean, Stone Cold, like he did a lot in his career as a wrestling, you know, being Stone Cold Steve Austin and doing what he did and stuff like that. You know, it just sucked because of the injury that he suffered with his neck when he got that pile driver, and it just really messed him up. And I know there was a lot of times of like people saying, oh, you know, you're going to come back, you know, one last match. And he's like, nah, man, like I already did it all. Like I completely understand where he's coming from because he's got nothing else to prove, man. I mean, I think he's did it all already. So, but yeah, Stone Cold definitely, man. I actually met him. I was very fortunate to meet him a couple years ago in my hometown. So that was fun. I already did that. Hold up. Oh damn, you were late to wrestling. Yeah, I didn't watch like I mean like I watched wrestling in the 80s. Like, you know, obviously watching Hogan and like, you know, the old school Macho Man and stuff, but I was too young. I was too young to really like really follow through with what it was. Like the Attitude Era is where I really got to be like a wrestling fan. So that's kind of where when I became a fan. WWE, Mount Rushmore, John Cena, The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair. That's a good one. I'd say for me, it would be The Rock, in no particular order, of course, but it'd be The Rock, Cena, Eddie Guerrero, Stone Cold. See, it's hard because Stone Cold and The Rock to me are like they're like on the same mantle right there. But I was a huge Brock Lesnar and Kane fan. I don't really like the Suplex City Brock all too much, but back when he was wrestling, you know, that's pretty much when I was a huge fan of him. I'm still a fan of his like whole UFC thing, but I didn't like the whole like Suplex City thing. That to me was just kind of, it just got like overly done, man, and just got really lazy with his wrestling matches and stuff. UPN 9 and NY for SmackDown. Yep, there you go. Ours was UPN 44 on SmackDown, and it aired every night at 8 p.m., 8 to 10. It was such a good time, man. I started in the 80s. Yeah, see, like I watched it when I was a kid, you know, because I remember like Ultimate Warrior and stuff and Hogan, but like I never really followed through like every week like I did with the Attitude Era. I haven't watched WWE in a couple years, but I want to get back into it. I mean, I heard right now it's looking pretty interesting with you know, with Cena coming back, and then Roman now, like he's really in head over with the crowd. Like a lot of people love him because of his whole heel gimmick, and I think it's dope. You know, I think he's doing a fantastic job. Definitely playing the heel part really, really well. Then you probably watching it with a pacifier, J-Mac, because I never watched it like religiously like that in the 80s. It just didn't really, like the 90s, like I said, the 90s is where I really, you know, started to let a lot of stuff sink in. You know, because obviously that's like the era when I was like in elementary, middle school, where I started to really watch it. Yeah, it is dead. It's definitely dead for sure. My brother says WWE is fake. It's scripted. I mean, that's plain simple. You know, call it what you will. Call it fake. Call it scripted. Whatever. We all know that. We all know this. I hope. You know, but there's a lot of things where, you know, it's not really fake. Like getting hit by a chair in the head, that wasn't fake. That actually happens. So that's what it is, man. I mean, you could go on and on about how it's fake and everything, but some of those damages, man, that a lot of those wrestlers took, especially like in the 90s, 2000s, were pretty damn real. I thought they were legitimate, like shots to the head and stuff. I've been to 3 Falcons games, but they all to be against the Niners because living in Fresno, kind of hard to go to Atlanta for a game. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Like, even for me, like, when the Niners were playing at Candlestick, that was kind of far for me, too. It was about, like, a 45-minute drive there and then another 45 minutes back, you know. So now that they're in Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, it's, like, literally, like, a 10-minute drive for me. So that's kind of cool. But, you know, like, I know a lot of people don't like the stadium. They don't like how it's built. They don't like how one side of the stadium – you know, lets fans get fried because on a hot day like that. I get that part, and it sucks, but you know, it is what it is, I guess, until they change it. You know, I hope they change it. Yo, what up, TJ fan? What's good, bro? Thank you for tuning in on this Saturday evening here, or midnight, wherever. It's probably midnight over there where you're at right now, but happy Sunday if you're on the East Coast. Who's your top 5 wrestlers of all time? I thought I answered that. It's Cena, The Rock, Austin, Eddie Guerrero, and it's a toss-up between Brock Lesnar and Kane. Those are my, you know, it's kind of in between with the 5th person, but Those are my top 5. 5 a.m. Rez, I got to bail. Take care, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Liam, for always showing support on the channel, man. Remember Stunning Steve? It was before you started. Were you surprised he looked like that? Yeah, of course. I mean, he had hair. He had hair, right? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I remember he had like blonde hair and stuff. It was really weird seeing him like that. I only know Macho Man from the Spider-Man movie. What was his name? What was his name? Was it Bonesaw? Bonesaw, yeah, that was his name, right? I think it was Bonesaw. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that was funny, man. He's like, I got you in here for 5 minutes or whatever. That I thought that was hilarious. I like when Brock came out dancing with the boombox crap. Yeah, I thought that was stupid, but it was funny. You know, it was just silly seeing him come out like that. Big old dude his size doing that. It was hilarious. Yeah, I started super young. Apparently you did. Apparently you did. First grade. Yeah. It was for me, it was like I think I was like 4th or 5th grade when I started. So getting some noise off your mic, Rez. Oh, my bad, Rivalry. It's probably because I have my fan on. I'm blowing it on my computer because I don't want it to overheat. How about now? Does it sound better? Because I have the fan blowing on my my computer because I don't want it to heat up. I'm chilling, man. It's a Saturday evening out here in the Bay, California. I kind of got inspired to do create this StreamYard from another friend, KBM Kicks. He did his first live in StreamYard, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on his channel. So I kind of got inspired, and I kind of wanted to piggyback off that a little bit and just go live on my own session. I know I've done a live a couple times on my YouTube channel, but I wanted to do the StreamYard thing as well. It's kind of dope how you could like highlight comments and stuff like that. I knew it was fake from them being a taller, but yeah, still legit painful. Yes, those hits that they took were not fake, you know. So that's what the misconception that people don't really understand. Nice pick, Naughty Boy. Naughty Boy? What pick? What you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What Naughty Boy? For being a Falcon fan, I like the stadium. You talking about Levi's Stadium? Because it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Can you wear shorts year-round in California? I could. I don't know if anybody else can. Just a little fun fact about me. I used to wear shorts year-round, every day. Like, I remember one time we went to Reno, Nevada, and it was snowing out there, and I was still wearing shorts. People looked at me like, what the hell is this kid doing? I never really had a problem with it. So, yeah, that must have been it with the fan, but I don't want your computer to blow. If so, you have to. Yeah, I'll feel it out, man. I mean, I've never gotten like warnings on my computer about it overheating. I just, you know, feeling it as I'm like typing and touching my computer. I notice it gets really hot, so I try to cool it down a bit. But I think we're good for now. If it does start to get really hot, I'll just put it back on there. I'm not calling you Naughty Boy. I was like, what the hell? What are you talking about? D Wade. Yeah, I definitely would like to. I need to get a D Wade jersey, man. I definitely need to get me a D Wade jersey. By the way, for anybody that's tuning in here that came in a little bit later, this is an open live, guys. So if you guys want to join me, by all means, send a request. I don't know if there is a request that has been sent. Because this is my first time trying StreamYard, but I wanted to try this out and kind of link it with my YouTube to see how this works. But I know you can have people that want to, you know, tune in and stuff. What up? What up? POB1 Fool. What's good, bro? Yo, shout outs on alley-ooping on that jersey. You know what I'm talking about, bro. Thank you. That's definitely something that's been on my list for a minute. But I'll always show love for Candlestick Park because I want my first Falcon in 2004 to watch my favorite player. That's what's up. Warwick Dunn. Yeah, I remember him. Damn, he's taking it back too. Yo, KBN, what's good, bro? Hey, thanks for inviting me to your live, brother. I got a little inspired, so I kind of wanted to take some of your inspiration and apply that to my channel. So I'm on StreamYard now, I guess. You know, I kind of wanted to get some of that that energy from you, bro, and put it on my channel as well. So anybody wants to hop on, man, by all means, let me know if you want to talk, want to join me, because I'm just reading the comments as they go. But definitely, it's always love. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I really, really do appreciate that, man. And congrats again to your first successful live on YouTube, and your first episode, man. I see nothing but success with it. Just stay consistent with it, bro. And yeah, man, if there's anything I can do from my end, just you know where my line is, man. Just hit me up. So just added another Mamba in my collection, bro. Be on the lookout. I definitely will, man. I definitely will. I actually do want to get a couple of Kobe jerseys in my collection as well, even though I'm not a Lakers fan. But it's the Mamba, man. You got to respect the Mamba, right? But rest in peace to Kobe. But yeah, there's a couple of his jerseys I want to get. Nothing too crazy. Like I'd just like to get like maybe his number 8 jersey and his number 24 jersey, maybe like the home, the road, and that's, I don't want to get like every single jersey that he wore, but definitely would like to get some of his jerseys in the collection. So that'd be dope. Is there anybody that sent a request? If you did and I don't see it, can you just let me know in the comment section? Because I don't know if I'm doing this correctly or not. I'm just trying to get this situated. It looks like I don't see any requests, but if somebody did send a request, can you send a comment? Because I would really appreciate that. I'm new to this, so please bear with me. Please bear with me on this. And MPLS Lakers jersey is even harder to get nowadays. Yeah, Mitchell and Ness released one recently with the memorial patch, the ribbon, right? I think they did. So that'd be super dope. Is that the Nuggets jersey? Yep. I haven't changed. Oh, I changed earlier. I switched it out, and then I'm wearing it again. So wanted to give some love to this jersey. I actually just got this jersey back from the cleaners. It's a fresh and crispy jersey right now, so I'm trying to wear it where it's not too hot, because I don't want to be sweating like crazy in it. But yeah, this is the Nike Rewind Mellow Swingman by Nike. One of the better Swingman eras of Nike. you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, shout outs to everybody that's in here. Utilizing the comment section. Definitely appreciate everybody that is tuning in here. Let's see here. Let's see. I'm trying to see if people are sending a request. I don't think there is anybody that sent a request. Does anybody want to hop on, and just, share the floor with me for a few minutes? If not, it's all good. Let me know, because I'm trying to get, says, oh, here we go. On StreamYard, do you see invite? You can click on it, put the link in the chat. Oh, okay. Damn, that's probably why people aren't hopping on. Okay, so here. Let's see. Send this link to your guest email. Also, share. All right, so guest instructions. You guys see it? I don't know if you guys see it. Where is it? How do I do this? I'm like, sorry guys, bear with me. I'm like super new to this. Do I put it in the description? Let me see if I can do that. Here we go. All right, it's on the description. I don't know if you guys could see it. I don't know if I did that correctly or not, but I see the invite button. I see that, and it has the link, which I copied. But I don't know how to send this to the guests. Let me post it in here. Post it in the comment section. So if you guys want to hop on, please, by all means, copy the link, and you could join me on here. We could just talk a little bit. Cool. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys do not need to have a StreamYard account to join, because I didn't when I hopped onto the homies KBM Kicks. And yeah, basically it's completely free for the viewer, participant, if you want to hop on. And let's see if we get some people that want to join. There's 9 people in here, so hopefully some of y'all want to share the floor with me. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Okay. All right. For all the new people that came in a little bit later, I was asking earlier if anybody got some new pickups coming along the way. And, I'd like to see if you guys have anything. Oh, here we go. Got a guest.
Yo.
What's good?
What's good, bro?
What's up, bro?
Man, not much, man. I had to come show love on yours, man. You came to mine, so it's the only way to come to yours, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. I had to piggyback and get some of that positive energy from you, bro.
Oh, yeah, man. I greatly appreciate it for you pulling up. Hey, you need any help with just using StreamYard, just anything, period, man. So I'm always here.
Hey, I appreciate that, bro. For real.
Yeah, most def, man. Shit.
What you got for going on for the rest of the night, man?
Man, shit. Other than waiting for this video to hit, shit, I really ain't got nothing going on. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Really ain't got shit going on. Hey, I'm trying to see what people doing.
Yeah, nah, I feel it, bro. I've been pretty busy with work and just like dealing with. I've been getting a lot of health stuff done. Trying to utilize my benefits and stuff like that, because I haven't been to like the doctors in like years, bro. So
yeah.
I had to take care of that stuff yesterday. But yeah, man, other than that, dude, I just been working my 9 to 5, collecting on the side, like trying to stock up on some pickups and stuff.
Man, like that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm trying to get some jerseys in the collection, man. Cause I haven't, well, other than this Teal Griffey Mariners, I haven't really been picking up nothing. And I need to get like right back in the game.
Yeah. What are you looking for specifically, man?
Shoot, it's like maybe a few, like 3-4 more baseball jerseys, and once I get done with that, it's basketball jerseys. Like I'm looking for like a whole bunch of vintage stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm really trying to get like example J.R. Ryder, Timberwolves. Damn, hold on, real quick.
You good. So you should cop that Vince Carter authentic Raptor jersey. It's straight fire, easily the top 5 greatest NBA. That you talk about the big dino, yeah, I had that jersey way back in my 20s, my early 20s. This is fire jersey for sure. I definitely want to get it again. It's popped up a lot of times, but definitely got to get that back in the collection. Looks like we lost KBM, but hopefully he'll be back. But salute to him. He actually did a live. He did his first live on his YouTube and StreamYard. So definitely, if you would like to show support to his channel, go check him out. And then on the Instagram, of course, hit him up. What is my favorite jersey that I own? That's a great question, L. That's tough. It's really tough because there's just so many of them, man. But I don't know if I can answer that, but I could tell you what got me into jerseys, if for those of you who are wondering, Because believe it or not, guys, I grew up a wrestling fan, as I was talking about this previously on my live. However, you know, my favorite wrestler that at the time was John Cena. So for those of you who don't know, you know, the you can't see me guy, like for all you new cats and stuff there, when he started in WWE, he came out as, you know, this dude wearing tights, you know, against Kurt Angle. And then later on, he started to change his gimmick a little bit. He started coming out as a rapper. He wearing all the throwback jerseys and stuff like that during that time. That's who got me into the jersey game. No joke. Like I'm not even playing with you guys. That's what got me into the jersey game. So I guess, yeah. But if I had to pick a jersey, man, it's tough. It's really tough. Top three. Well, I would definitely have to say my Warriors Jason Richardson jersey, the We Believe era jersey. My favorite jersey from that era is the navy blue one. I was always partial to that jersey. And all right, we got him coming in. Also, the Moses Malone, I think, Spirits of St. Louis jersey was one of my favorites. Yo, what's good, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Shit, that was that was fun. That was actually Leo 2 Live and all. Salute to Leo 2 Live. And all.
Right on.
Yeah. Otherwise, shit. What we talking about, man? Shit.
It's just like your channel, bro. Open live, man.
Hey.
I mean, pretty much.
Yeah. Shit, man.
Whatever everybody's got going on, man. I mean, the floor.
You know what? The answer your question and all. Shit, there's a couple basketball jerseys, man. A Harold Miner Miami Heat jersey, either the number 32 or the number 4 jersey. The JL Ryder Timberwolves, and all. It don't matter if it's the white or the blue one. And I would love to try to get an AI jersey, man, a rookie jersey, which I know they ain't hard to get, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like I actually would love to get one of them and some Reebok questions, man, because that's like a jersey shoe combo I have to get before I leave this earth. I must have that.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I might be having actually one of those coming in my collection soon.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, man. Speaking of the jerseys, man, like, did you grow up, like, what era of jerseys did you grow up with? Was it like the 90s, 2000s? 90s? Okay.
90s. So much dope jerseys. I had like a John Starks champion with the stripe on the side. That black, the black little stripe or whatever it is on the side. The Charles Barkley champion jersey out of MJ 45. And like 98, got blessed with one of them, man.
Yeah,
those three was like that's what started it on the jersey tip.
Right.
And all in shit, man. I gotta ask you the same question.
Well, I mean, dude, like, to be honest with you, like, I grew up in the 90s. I was born in 87, but I started to really follow basketball like late 90s, early 2000s. So, you know, for me, like, I grew up during, you know, the LeBron, like, rookie era, you know, Tracy McGrady, like, when he was with Orlando.
Yeah.
AI, obviously, with the Sixers, and, you know, Shaq and Kobe, like, toward, you know, like that's the era that I grew up with. I mean, like, I saw MJ play, you know, when I was a kid, but, like, I didn't really start to understand basketball probably until, like, he was towards the end of his career. So, like, when he was with Washington, that's when I started to really, like, get into, like, the basketball world and stuff. But, yeah, I mean,
definitely.
It just kind of started from there, man, because, like, I remember, like, I didn't know anything about jerseys at the time. Like, I started off just like everybody else, you know, just going on eBay and looking up, you know, jerseys.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I used to buy fakes. Like, I couldn't tell a fake and a real, like, if my life depended on it, man. So it was just one of those things where I had to really go through trial and error. And you know, I basically did my homework, did my research. I linked up with other, like, people on social media, and that's kind of how it started for me.
Yeah, I got you on that. No, what? It's funny. Like you say, you know, you was just like someone like a late bloomer on basketball, just watching basketball, knowing just everything about it or whatever. I mean, to be honest with you, if you see this hat right here, yes, it says All Star '01. That is the number one reason why I love basketball is because of the All Star game. Period. And I've been a fan of it for the longest. Like having tapes. Like my dad would record All Star Weekend tapes. Like we got no example the '88 dunk, '88 All Star Weekend when MJ did the free throw line
Right.
dunk in Chicago, and shit that
Right behind me.
see there it is. I mean, and to watch that All Star that All Star Saturday in its entirety was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that whole All Star the whole All Star Weekend was dope and all because 3-point shootout and then All Star game. So,
right.
I mean, otherwise, shit, that's one of the greatest things in the world. Just with like jerseys, hats, art, just a whole bunch of shit because it brings so much nostalgic feelings and values. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing 100% I appreciate of. You know what I'm saying? So, man,
yeah,
shit.
It's the culture, bro. That's what it is, man. I mean,
yeah.
When it boils down to too, is just sports. Being a sports fan in general. Like for me, like although I have teams that I root for, at the end of the day, I'm a sports fan first.
Yeah.
So I learn to appreciate other teams, other players, other than my own teams that I rep. And I sometimes I feel like it's difficult for people to understand that. Like I can't tell you how many times people. It doesn't happen a lot, but I get people who will be like, yo, what's a jersey head? Like, I never heard of that, Like, I've heard of a sneaker head, but I never heard of a jersey head, And it's crazy. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. That and to be honest, I never heard of a jersey head like at all. You know what I'm saying? Until like maybe as of recently and all, but even or not, I know it's jersey collectors out here that's like doing their thing extremely and to see jerseys I haven't seen or jerseys I have seen, I'm like, that shit is like, man, I can't believe you had this jersey or this jersey. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yeah.
Hell, that Denver jersey you got, man, I ain't seen that since high school. Shit. That's pristine at that to be a Nike Swingman jersey. That's pristine as hell.
I know. I actually got this on eBay for like $18, dude.
That's a steal.
So I was like, I'm gonna capitalize on that, and that's the thing too with like a lot of people, like people who collect jerseys and stuff. They're very, I feel like a lot of people are negative towards the Swingman jerseys. I feel like the Swingman jerseys don't get enough love, because like I've heard many different narratives of people who collect Swingmans as opposed to people who collect authentics. Like I used to be one of those guys where I was like, I'm not gonna mess with no Swingmans. It's authentics all the way because it's what the players
exactly
like all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you also got to think about it from like a practical standpoint. It's almost like a sneakerhead saying like, oh, I only really wear like 20, 30 pairs in my collection, but I got like hundreds, thousands of pairs.
Exactly.
It's kind of like the narrative is like, well, are you gonna ever wear them? And then with the jersey game, if you look at it from that standpoint, it's just like the Swingmans are affordable. People don't mind wearing them more often than an authentic because they're so fixated on like,
right,
messing it up and stuff like that. So yeah, man, there's different types of people and preferences of what they wear. But for me, man, like I would love to get the authentic if I could, over the Swingman, but sometimes the Swingmans ain't bad. Like this one is one of my favorite ones too.
Swingmans ain't bad at all. And you know what? I keep it ultimately honest with you. I never had an authentic like NBA jersey until maybe this year.
Okay.
This year, and that is a Michael Finley Dallas jersey. And I found out the steal for about maybe $50. So
yeah. David Mills, just to answer your question, yeah, they did not actually wear these like colors. It's kind of more like a lifestyle jersey type of thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with the retros, like their colorways that Jordan or whatever, player didn't wear on the actual field, but it's like the same like style that they wore at one point. So yeah, that's pretty good to point out.
With those jerseys, I remember when that one, the whole little series of the jerseys came out. Like J Kidd had the Nets jersey was like gray or some shit. The throwback style was a gray one, and T-Mac Orlando one that was gray with the blue pinstripes.
Yeah,
like shit. For them not to be official, those was like dope. Those was like legit as fuck.
Yeah, I know. There's a couple of them actually that I wish that the NBA actually like incorporated more on the field. Like,
hell, even they brought a KG one out or whatever, that Timberwolves, and it was
the green one.
Yeah, the green one was fire.
Fire, bro. I want that too. So just no Reebok defunct except J Rich. Yeah, the defunct jerseys are dope too. That was kind of an interesting concept that the NBA was doing for a while with Reebok. Do you have any? Have you ever heard of those? The defunct jerseys?
I think. Yeah. If I see it, I could tell you.
Yeah, I don't have it on my rack right now, but it was weird because like it was like the fabrics that they used on the jersey was. Just
I know you're talking about like as in like was it like AI had one? It was like the Washington, like the wherever the fuck that team is, the Nats or wherever it's called.
Yep.
Yeah, and they had like a different, like you said, different material. Yeah, I remember
those are crazy. The gray one, I seen those on eBay from time to time. Absolute fire. Yeah, there's a couple of rewind ones that I want to get to. I want to get like a Celtics Paul Pierce one and the gray. And I think it says, and then the black and green one, I think it says Boston on the front. Like that's fire, dude. But they're so hard to find now, like in good condition, because like every time I find them on eBay, like they're super faded. They're just like they got holes, like cigarette burns, and all sorts of crazy shit. I'm like, I can't mess with that, dude. That's too messed up for me. They were one and done. Many of them were doo-doo. No, I feel it. I just picked up a used Giannis new Nike Harbor Classic. That's what's up. Yeah, Giannis jerseys, man, are crazy right now, dude.
Yeah, they doing numbers now since they won.
I wanted to get the jersey that he wore, that they wore in the finals of games. Was it game 6? But sold out, man. Couldn't find it anymore. Nats Iverson defunct. Yep.
I'm looking at that jersey right as we speak right now since you mentioned it.
Yeah. So like what's on your scope right now in terms of like sneakers, jerseys, or hats? Like you got anything you eyeing right now?
That's a good question. Sneaker wise, I've been looking at some Andre Agassi Nikes. I forgot I don't know, they're not the Tech Challenges or whatever. I'm gonna have to get the right name for it, but that some Barry Sanders Nikes, some Bo Jacksons. Fucking like it's just a lot of shit I've been seeing like on eBay, and I'm like, oh shit, they got this shit. The Fab Hibarachis, I ended up seeing a pair in a great condition for a low price. So I'm definitely like, I'm just trying to just get 90 sneakers and all, because basically from not just because I'm just a fan of like 90 shoes extremely, but most importantly for just me being a vintage head and my YouTube channel or whatever called Vintage Life. So hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? Shit. And the shoes I always like admired when I was a kid and never had a chance to get them. So
yeah, I hear you. I'm kind of taking a different approach too on my sneaker collection. Like I kind of want to just like collect like the nostalgic stuff that I actually grew up, collecting. I'm not really like I used to be. Like I have a huge Jordan 1 collection. I'm looking at it right now, but it's like I've been thinking about it more, and it's just like I don't get that same like
the feeling compared to other shoes,
as opposed to getting something that like these athletes wore. Like it makes me feel some type of way when I get like a Union or Travis Scott as opposed to actual OG color that Jordan wore. Like I mean, not to take anything away from like the hype colorways and stuff, because there's still a lot of fire sneakers that
Oh yeah,
come out and stuff like that. But like for me, it's like the nostalgia is just more, you know, on my priority right now.
you know, and there's a lot of sleeper like nostalgic shoes that people just, especially like even on a battle tip, no one never brings out or don't have. No, they just be so hell bent on like SBs or dunks, and I'm like, it's
Oh my
not,
God.
you know, no disrespect to anyone that likes dunks or SBs, but one, I'm not a fan, and two, they're overhyped. So even with that, you know, if I ever had a taste for it, I just still couldn't fuck with it because it just the hype of it just killed it. You know what I'm saying? Just made all alone just a terrible shoe to even fuck with. Like, am I really getting the shoe all because of damn I like this shoe or the hype or whatever the case? Like, what, you know, what's the point?
For
So
sure. You know, I agree with you. I mean, because for me, so personally for me, I grew up in getting into sneakers because of the dunk, because of the SBs. Because when I was younger, I used to skateboard. So
yeah,
obviously, you know, at the time it was like kind of unheard of, like with these colorways that were dropping, because you know a lot of SBs like during the early eras, like the silver box era to the purple box to the pink box eras, like all those sneakers that were coming out were being sold at like local skate shops.
mm-hmm.
They were unheard of at the time. Like everybody, I remember people were like, "Yo, like what the hell is that? Like, you know, that's a crazy like loud sneaker, or you know." And it was a Nike shoe. So, you know, obviously, like for me, before all the hype, obviously I was into them. Like I always wanted to get a pair, and my favorite Jordan model of all time is the one. I know it's like the most hype, but like even before the hype, like I remember I got a pair of 2001 Bread and Royals, like VNDS. I got both pairs for $220.
Ooh, that's a come up.
Yeah. And like nobody wanted them, dude. Like I remember everybody was just like, nah, like those are the most uncomfiest Jordans. Like, you know, they crease bad and they yellow on the midsole. And then like now, dude, you got like the unions, like, you know, with like the cream laces that look like yellowing. Like it's just crazy now, dude. Like how the style has really changed.
And you know definitely what was the reason of the hype of those shoes or whatever, thanks to celebrities like Kanye and Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the main reasons why so many people are so going crazy for, you know, dunks, SBs, even ones. And don't get me wrong, I do got a Jordan 1 coming. It should be here Monday. I'm keeping my mouth shut on which one. But otherwise, like I couldn't even get on a hype, like the thought of like, damn, Jordan 1s are this fucking hype. But then again, it is certain Jordan 1s. I'm like, well, hell, I like these anyway. I'd rather tolerate the ones over fucking dunks. Like, that's keep it real, you know, to be honest. But otherwise, I mean, shit, it's so much fucking heat out here. So much. I mean, so much damn J's, Reeboks, a whole bunch of shoes. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, dude. I've been actually eyeing a couple of New Balances because I've been trying to get some comfort shoes and stuff like that. And I, you know, like I know a lot of New Balances are really comfy. Plus, we have a outlet out here in my local mall.
Gotcha.
There's a New Balance store out there, so there's like always stuff that's coming in there for like 65% off clearance.
Man, that's crazy. And you know what? And it's funny you mentioned New Balances. I remember when those was even hyped.
Yep.
I remember when those Saucony's, so much other shoes was not hyped. Like hell, you can go anywhere and get any of those pairs of shoes. Pay what, $60?
Yeah.
And you know, just go there, get your shoe, be out the door. Now it's like they're going hundreds and hundreds of dollars for shoes that used to be like $60-$70 out the door. The shit is beyond me. Shit.
It is, bro. Dude, you remember the Roshis, the Nike Roshis?
The Roshis, yeah.
They had some crazy ass hype too at one point, dude. Like I remember that some of them are going up nearly to like 300, 400.
Them and the Hirachis.
The Hirachis too,
The
yeah.
Rockies had tons of hype, even or not. They hell, I don't even remember them from. I mean, I remember them in the 90s, but just for them to come back out and then people want these damn shoes. Like they in love with these shoes. And I understand 100%, but at the same time, height wise, I can't get jiggy with it. I ain't gonna lie. No, I can't. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And no, man, I appreciate your honesty, bro. I mean, I'm like I said, I never thought that I would have this type of mindset on the sneaker game. Like,
Yeah.
If you asked me, like maybe 3-4 years ago, dude, like I was just a different type of person, dude, in terms of my mentality. I've always been like, I would have been like, oh no, you know, it's all about the Jordan 4, the Jordan 1, the Yeezy, you know, like
Yeah.
And it's just nowadays, man, it's just crazy because you have like just so many different types of brands that are competing with one another.
I'm gonna look at my collection shit. I'll bring a couple out or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what you got, bro.
Shit, it ain't much. I'll just bring out my favorites. This like I know you remember this one and all the Garages, Toronto colorway. I remember these came out and
it's fire.
They sold out. But crazy enough, me and my girl end up finding these like on the fuck is called Kicks. It was called Kicks at USA, but I think it's called Stripes now. End up finding these full size range. Everywhere else sold out. I'm like, man, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? End up getting these. So you know what I wore with these. So
yeah,
I'll bring a couple more out.
For sure.
Border 07s.
Ooh.
One of my favorite
Classic
of all time.
Yep.
Shit, a couple more.
Red
Force 2019s. Yeah. One of my favorite four of all time. Crazy, I won a raffle on them. And shit. And I'll bring a sleeper out. Not really much of a sleeper, but I like this one up. Barclays, still in good condition, still wearable.
Yep.
And shit, what else I got? Now I gotta I'm pulling on you like you did on DS channel and shit.
I know you got heat, bro.
Some Dion's 2010s.
Yep.
I'm trying to build my collection up, man. Like more than what it is.
How many pairs would you say you have in your collection?
Shit. The outside again restored, maybe 30.
30 pairs, okay. That's a good number, man.
Penny threes.
Pennies, yeah.
From 08. I have not wore these shoes as of late, and I remember the last time, in fact, on DS's live you was on, I said I was gonna show love to these. I still haven't. So
they do, bro.
I'll bring a couple more out. Flint 13s, 20, last year's model.
I missed out on those.
Man. Otherwise, these are piece of shit, but I need these restored, or I want to buy two more. Rebuy these or whatever. These need to get these restored if possible.
Yeah.
Get my fresh waters is restored too.
Yeah, those are clean.
To have these two, shit.
Yeah.
Side note, I am looking for a Reds jersey. I'm looking for a Cincinnati Reds jersey. So, but other than that, I'll show one more and get these together. Penny half cent 2010.
Eggplant ones, yeah, those are dope.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I got some things and all. Like I said, like it's some things like some shoes that I'm looking for definitely on a 90s tip. But other than that, I can't say I have nothing like hyped up or anything limited yet. But I am on a hunt for some things limited, if possible. If I can't get it, I can't. But it'd be dope to try to at least get it. So
right. Now, let me ask you this. This might be a personal question, and you don't have to answer if you don't feel comfortable.
That's cool.
But What's the most that you dropped on a sneaker?
That's a good ass question. And I'm gonna give you the answer right now.
All right.
The Flints. I brought resale for $245.
Okay.
And I wanted to shoot badly due to the fact of it's nostalgic and it's a Jordan 13 that I always wanted since February of 98 when they released.
Okay.
And not just that, if I got some beat the shit ones, but I'll show you why I love the Flint 13s. I have a pair of 2010s, but these wasn't beat when I first got them. But I told myself I want a new pair of these, and the 2020s did not have the 3M, so I'm like, man, I'll still try to get these restored and just not really wear them at all, or whatever the case. But otherwise, yeah, 245. 245 was the higher.
Wow. I feel kind of bad now, bro. I'm kind of embarrassed to say how much I spent on
I'm afraid.
Well, I will say this. It was in the thousands range.
Mm-hmm. Which ones?
It was the it had to have been the Solar Yeezys. The Solar Yeezy 2s.
I knew in the way I had a feeling you was gonna say that. I had a feeling because that's a shoe that's hard to this day to find. And you're gonna be spending some big bucks for them.
Right. So the way that worked out for me was that I actually had a lot of GRs that became like hype in price over a couple years. And I was moving a lot of stuff. I had a lot of like hype heat in the last like few years or so. Like I had Dornbecker 4s, I had Dornbecker 5s, I had just like so many different type of hype sneakers, man. And I sold off a lot of them because I really wanted the Solars. And the Solars, man, as soon as I got them, I put them straight to feet, bro. Like that was like my holy grail of sneakers. It started off with like getting the OG sneakers, and then eventually I got the Galaxy Foam Posits, which was a pretty hype sneaker at the time too. And yeah, man, it just kind of started from there. 1K shoes, yeah. So in the thousands range for me, man.
But once you have the shoe like that, I guarantee that's a shoe definitely like you gotta have in your collection.
Yeah, for me, that was a must-have. Because I was a huge fan of Kanye. When around that time, and I always grew up like listening to his music and stuff. Like when he had the College Dropout, to the Late Registration and Graduation and all that. Like I was a huge fan. So when he was like transitioning from like, Nike to Adidas, it made me want to get the shoe even more because I was like, well, damn, dude, like,
because it's skyrocketing even more now since it's now, he ain't fucking with Nike no more. So right. Yeah, I definitely get it.
Yeah, so it was one of those things where I had to really make a decision on whether or not, like, am I gonna? And this is when I was like super all in with the sneaker game. Like before, it was like I didn't mind paying resale,
right?
But now, like I said, times have changed. At least for me, my mentality on sneakers now is just like, if I don't get it for retail, I'm moving on to the next one.
Hey, I understand it 100%. I understand it because it's now coming to that point, especially with these shoe prices and resellers, bots, whole bunch of shit going on, and it's just plain ridiculous.
Bro, it's nuts. Like, I had to really ask myself a serious question, like, when is enough?
Yeah.
Like, I remember like before, dude, like spending over $300 on a shoe to me was ludicrous. Like, I was like, there's no way I'm going to top this. Then soon enough, that 300 became 500. That 500 became 700. That 700 became 950. That and then it started going in the thousands. And I was just like, and this is for a sneaker. It's not even for like a collection. It's like one shoe.
One shoe, yeah.
And then I started to really like, it started to really dawn on me, like, yo, bro, like,
what the hell are you? What the hell?
What are you doing? Like,
hey, trust me.
Right.
I got a feeling if one day that may happen to me. I mean, I ain't gonna say it happened to everyone, but at the same time, it is a shoe. Is one shoe that you really want that guarantee you will spend that money on that. You know, that money on the shoe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of money, but at the same time, it's like shit. Is it? You know, well, I got it. I ain't got to worry about it no more. But like, damn,
yeah.
I did drop this amount of money on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And you know, I had to really like just kind of pull the plug on that, you know, because I mean, now that I'm older, I mean, I'm getting married next year, so you know, I definitely got to be smart with my stuff. Like, I've been selling a lot of my stuff too, so stuff that I don't really wear, you know, or stuff that I bought but I don't plan on wearing. You know, I'd rather just get my money back or possibly more for if it has gone up in price and stuff. But yeah, man, shoes are meant to be worn, dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
Shoes are meant to be worn, you know.
Big facts. Most definitely, man. Shit, but man, it's so much shit, man. There's so much shit I'm trying to get, and I can't wait. I got some surprises come September. By September, I got some shit that I hope that can pull some Instagram pictures with. Maybe put it on the show and everything goes. And shit. Yeah, the shit about to be dope, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm trying to get in the same like on the jersey tip too. Like it's man, the shit that you want throwback, dude, man. And even fucking Leo and shit, Leonidas, man, shit. Y'all got shit.
Yo, I'm nowhere near those guys' levels, man. I mean, like King Leo, his collection is bonkers, dude. Like the shit that he has, like, yo, his Kobe collection, his Jordan collection, his LeBron collection, even his shoe collection is nuts.
Man, he got some shit.
He's got some crazy ass collections, like, and he's so humble about it. I think that's what I love about him too, because like when I've talked to him like, you know, off the camera and stuff, and he's actually guided me a lot with like my YouTube channel. You know, but I've been doing YouTube for a long time too. I disappeared. Like I went on a hiatus for like 6 years, and I wanted to go back to doing it, but oh, hold on, we got a guest. We got a special guest.
Is it? You know, well, I ain't gotta worry about it no more. But like, damn, what up?
What is going on?
It's my crazy money on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And you know, I had to really like just kind of pull the plug on that. I mean, now I'm older. I mean,
I gotta mute your YouTube.
Yeah, somebody. I think you gotta mute your part with my stuff. Like, I've been selling a lot of my stuff too. So stuff that J-Mac, I think you gotta mute your that I bought, but I don't plan. You might have two tabs open. You might have Streamyard and YouTube open. You gotta mute one more for if it has gone up in price and stuff. But yeah, man, shoes are meant to be worn, dude. That's all I'm gonna say.
Facts.
Yo, meant to be warm. Can you hear me?
Facts.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Most definitely, man. Shit, but
cool.
But the audio is weird, right?
Yeah, you got the mute YouTube. There's so much shit I'm trying to get, and I can't wait. And by I got some surprises come September. By September, I guess the only way it work. Like if you mute YouTube and stop the YouTube play, it's like you can pull some Instagram pictures with maybe put it on the show and everything goes. And shit,
I muted
the shit about to be dope.
I muted my YouTube and then my StreamYard had audio.
I'm trying to get in the same like on the jersey tip too. Like it's man, the shit that you want throwback, dude, man.
So I had to mute you for a second, bro. Try to J-Mac, try to mute your YouTube and then leave the StreamYard audio on.
about that.
No, it's good. You good now?
Yeah, I was like, for some reason, I didn't even think to do that. I was like,
No, it's good. The same thing happened to me too when I hopped on another person's live. So you good? You good. What's up, bro?
what's going on, man? Am I like in the picture or the side or like half?
I can see half of your face right now.
Yeah, it's weird. All right.
They got an option on Streamer. I don't know if you can see it. The pick like dip. Yep.
There we go.
Yep. You can do it like that or any other way you want to.
All right.
No, I wanted to jump in because I feel exactly the same way as you, and I had the same experience, but with jerseys. Because I was never a sneakerhead until even now. Recently, I started to collect a little bit, but it's not really, I'm not like a collector like I am with jerseys. I just have a little collection, and it's none of the like super hyped shoes. It's none of like Off-White, Yeezy, all that stuff. I have some Jordans, but again, it's not like the Jordans that are more than 3 something. You know what I mean? Most of them are 1 or 2, not 1, but probably like 2 something, but just the ones that I like. But with jerseys, exactly what you said, it's the mentality. I never thought I would go over. I used to think 350 was a lot, for the Mitchell and S Authentics. And then I was like, I'm not going to spend more than that. That seems like a high price jersey to me. And then once I got, what changed it was fucking, what's his name? Mike. Because I'm in New York City, Mr. Throwback. So I started, he got me into game worn shit just from watching his videos. Because I was like, I loved his whole idea with the whole store, turning it into like it's similar to something you would do, I think, turning it into, because he's into all that stuff, the same stuff from all the 80s and 90s stuff,
Right.
So it's like I got into, once you get into Pro Cut and game worn, they're gonna be more than 350.
Yeah, nah, I have to be careful with the Pro Cut stuff because some of that stuff could end up in the thousands range, so.
But you did it with the shoes, and that's what I'm saying.
I did. But see, the thing is, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like, I learned that's where you have to draw the line for it. So it's like, I did it with the shoes, but I don't want to do it with the shoes anymore. Like,
right.
Rez, I'll be right back.
All right, for sure.
Right.
So like, I have to really kind of just set my mind frame, like, and set my limits, because it's like, I'm scared. Like, I don't want to spend $1,000+ on a game worn like Charles Barkley jersey, like, because I've seen how much that jersey goes for, and it scares me. And it's the same thing with the sneaker game. Like, I had to realize, like, like, when is this gonna end? It's not. It's gonna keep going, and my bank account's gonna keep struggling. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just one of those things.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, going off of what J-Mac was saying, with the sneaker game, guys, like, you have to really set limits for yourself, because you don't want to end up in a position where, one, you're in a financial bind, because that has happened to me a couple of times. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to put up a front on that. I actually had to learn the hard way, but fortunately, I was able to get out of that. But again, it just kind of goes back to what I was saying. Like, you have to know your limits. You have to set your limits. You have to be able to say no. You have to be able to learn when to walk away. And most importantly, man, you just got to be firm on what your limit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing with the game. It's just, you just never know how it's going to end. So, and it's scary because I see that happening with certain jerseys now that Nike has like taken over, the NBA for apparel and stuff. Like, dude, I've seen some jerseys on eBay of like current Nike jerseys that are going for ridiculous prices, dude. And these are just like retail, swingman's retail authentics.
Somehow in my head, I made the adjustment like you. It's like you made it okay for yourself to spend that much. Like, went from 300 to 5 to 7 to 9. I don't know how I justified it, but I think it's because it's like what this was actually worn by the player. I mean, so that's pretty rare. It's even rarer than these shoes that are coming out that not everybody gets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, that's literally like, yeah, they make more than one jersey for the player, but still, it's a lot more limited than like shoes than almost any shoe, I would think.
Right.
So, and for me, jerseys are like something you could wear and they're not going to destruct. Whereas shoes, it's like you got to keep it on your shelf if you want it to be in pristine condition, you know, and even then they start yellowing and stuff and they eventually become unwearable. So it's like, I can't justify spending $1,000 on something I can't wear.
No, I know. That's you got to learn the hard way sometimes with a lot of collectors.
I don't know if I've learned my lesson, right? I still haven't learned because I'm still spending on jerseys. You know what I mean? It's like, and like I said, I justify it, although I'm trying to not go crazy anymore. You know, I'm trying to be like, all right, I do see a limit now. Like I do see, although the limit is way too high, I do see a limit where like, okay, I've seen enough jerseys where I know what the price should be now, whereas opposed to before where it's like, wow, if I don't pay this, I might never, ever get it. But now it's sort of like, I kind of know that, yeah, eventually I could get it later if I really want it. You know, it's not like the shoe actually, because shoes are even though the jerseys are more rare in some cases, the shoes are more hard to get, right? Get your hands on. So it's like,
it's super lucrative, man. That's what it is. Because you got people who are not even into it that just get it because they know there's money to be made from a reselling standpoint.
I keep hearing that language being used. It's like a stock. It's like it's like you're basically investing, but I mean, it's one thing to buy a pair, right? That is what's it called? The store price, like when it first comes out,
Retail.
right? Yeah. So if that's 200, if you get that right away somehow, and then in a couple of years it's now worth 500. All right, then that's like that's like what a lot of the jersey guys do, basically. I think that have their own business in terms of jerseys, right? It's like that's like basically like going to a what do you call the stores, right? Like the Salvation Army or whatever. You get the $10 jersey, $5 jersey at Marshall's, and then you resell it for $50. I mean, you're making a little cash, you're making a little money, a little profit. But if you're really, really heavy into it, you're going after like the shoes that are going to be worth $1,000, and that just seems crazy, right?
It's kind of crazy too, because like even with like the hat game, because like I for a little short while I was getting into vintage hats, and like for me, like spending $40 on a new era hat at like your local lids is pretty expensive for me.
I think it is, and it's like it's overpriced.
Right. So for these vintage hats, dude, I was spending literally, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but I was spending about $100 to like $200 on a hat.
Right.
Like, and you know, and then people were trying to justify, oh, well, it's an vintage, it's an original, you know, this is what the players actually. And I started to think of it like, okay, this is okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was just like one of those things, dude. Like the sneakers, it's like, dude, when is enough going to be enough, dude? I follow like some of the vintage hat community, and I'm not knocking the community at all, but like I've seen some of these guys selling hats, dude, like vintage worn hats for like $1,000+ dude.
Yeah.
For a hat, bro. Like a hat is like you sweat in it, you know, it starts to fade, it starts to get all like, you know, all the fuzzies and stuff on it. Like it's crazy.
Wait, you saw a hat go for $1,000?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was on an open live on Instagram, and they do like these auctions, and they'll have people like auction off their hats. They'll be like, oh, you know, today I have like this, I have this vintage sports specialties hat, you know.
Yeah, I see that.
And then they'll start the bid. Somebody will throw in a bid. Right. I got $300 to start it off. And this one dude, he had a hat. It was a shark tooth style that he sold off for like $1,500, dude. And I was like, wow, you know, like I couldn't pay that. So I had to cut that off real quick.
Yeah, no, I see those videos with those guys like start the bidding, and I'm like, I don't know what the deal is with that. Like, what's so special about a shark to that? Like, don't get me wrong, they're nice, but like, to spend more than $100 on a hat, it just seems. At least you can wear it. At least with the hats you can wear.
I mean, like, to be fair, like it's kind of the same narrative with the jersey. Somebody who's not a jersey head will look at like a game issued,
yeah, they'd say, why would you pay that much?
Charles Barkley jersey. I'm using that Charles Barkley jersey because I keep seeing people selling their Barkley jerseys for like thousands of dollars.
Right.
And they're just like, oh, well, who would spend that on a jersey? You're going to sweat in it. And it's just like this, it's just a whole like thought of just like.
Imagine that. You know what? You want to hear something funny? I've never played a game in anything because I play like just recreationally in New York City in the leagues, right? Mm-hmm. And I've played a game in game worn shorts before. But I've never played in. I would never play in a game worn jersey. That would be absolutely insane. Or I don't even like playing in like a swingman or authentic, honestly, or even replica. I wouldn't play in any jersey.
I'm the same way. Like when I play ball, like the most that I balled in was like a swingman jersey, but like even then, I wouldn't really like.
It's not.
I'd rather just wear like a cutout.
It's comfortable to wear like casually, but I don't think it'd be like comfortable really to ball in that much. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a preference thing. It's just like people who don't want to hoop in their basketball shoes, their sneakers. I heard a person who was like, dude, I'm not gonna hoop in my Jordan 13s. Like that's crazy. They're Jordans, and I'm like, dude, do you not know Jordan balled in these shoes? Like
there are some that are more performance than, especially the newer ones, right? Basically. But back then, he played in them. He played in all of those early ones. He played in every single one of them. The main, like the numbered ones, right? But now, like for example, I have like I don't know what it is. I'm about to show it right now.
Okay.
What is this one? The 30 something, 35?
I don't know, man. I don't fall after the 14s. I'm kind of it's a blur for me. For Jordan.
Well, anyway, the point is this is one of the new ones that like is not coveted. So these I ball in because this is just like this is strictly like a performance shoe. It's not a style thing.
Yeah.
And they don't get pricey ever. You know what I mean? This is something that sits in stores or I don't know that it sits, but it sells out and that's it. Nobody like really wants to have it. The price doesn't jack up at all. You know what I mean? Anything I think like so.
Yeah,
those are the ones I play in, the ones I can beat up,
Right.
But it's true. I probably wouldn't play in like the regular Jordan 12. I probably wouldn't play in it because it's like it's too. It seems like it should. It's. Everyone talks about it like it's too nice,
If money was not an issue for me and I could get like literally any Jordan at like a fingertip, I would hoop. If I had to hoop with my Jordans, I'd say the 13s, the 12s, the 8s are the comfiest.
I haven't even tried on all of them. I haven't tried on most of them actually. How many have you tried on? Pretty much all of them. Everything from 1 up until 14. I like the 4s. The 4, but I wouldn't ball in them.
Yeah, the 4s are nice.
They're comfortable, but they're not. I wouldn't ball in them.
The only thing I don't like about the 4s, if you do plan on like hooping in them, is the heel tab because it like tends to rub up on my heel. That's because I got cankles. But it's one of those sneakers where you have to have like a certain foot to wear it. Like if you plan on wearing it like as a performance sneaker. I have a couple of pairs. I wear them casually, but I was never fond of the heel tab. Obviously, Jordan 1s are not good to ball in. They're very uncomfortable. And then I don't know if you saw The Last Dance, but there was a part where Jordan was balling, I think, in Madison Square Garden. And he was wearing the Jordan 1s, and his feet was bleeding, dude. Like, that's how bad and uncomfortable the shoe was.
Right, because they're narrow. They're not, and they're flat. The bottom,
they're narrow.
The sole is totally flat. There's no air in it, no air bubble, nothing in it. There's nothing right? Technology-wise, which suggests you should be able to play in them.
Yeah, no, it's just a plain rubber sole, dude.
That makes no sense. It's like the Converse, right? The old Chuck Taylor.
Exactly.
But like somehow they made those for him to play in. I mean, that's what the Converse was, right? Converse, people were.
What's crazy about that is that Jordan actually did not want to sign with Nike in the beginning of his career. He actually wanted to sign with Adidas. And Adidas was
really?
Like Adidas told Jordan, they were like, you know, you don't really like fit our style. You know, we don't really see you as somebody that would represent the brand right now.
No.
And Nike was like trying to get Jordan in the beginning. And he was like, I don't want to sign with them. I want to sign with Adidas.
Why did he want Adidas though?
He wanted Adidas because he just liked the European sneaker, like just the brand and just what they were doing. But
it was more global at the time, right?
Yeah. And at that time, you know, it was just Adidas was like, yeah, you know, you don't really fit our style. Like you're not really in the best interest of the face of the brand. And it's just crazy to think like that now because, dude, like Jordan and Nike is like a billion industry now, dude. Like,
when I think about Nike and I think about Jordan, they seem to be like a perfect pair. I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, Nike and Jordan.
Yeah.
In terms of the like, I don't know. I guess maybe he sort of adopted that mentality of being like the greedy guy who just wants to profit on every penny. Yeah, it's like,
yo, what's up, bro? POB1.
Hey, what's going on? Yo, what's going on, guys? Just listening into the conversation, man, and so far I've been enjoying everything you said.
Tap in, bro. Share your thoughts, man.
Are you on IG or are you on YouTube or what are you?
I'm on YouTube. I'm a jersey collector, just like Rez. Rez is the one who got me into jersey collecting.
Okay,
the first to say.
My hands are clean,
and
I don't want to go partake in this, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Like I told you, the guy was Mr. Throwback, so it's like, you know, a similar thing. It's funny how that works, man. You start watching some guy, and the next thing you know, you're spending thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you know, and what's kind of crazy. My bad. What were you saying?
Go ahead.
Yo, Anthony, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear you good.
Okay. No, I was saying though is like what I'm learning too with the jersey game, right? Like I did a collection video of my like 49ers and Warriors stuff like a month ago, and like I'm learning too. Like I'm starting to realize like, damn, dude, like how many 49ers jerseys do I need? How many Warriors jerseys do I need? You know what I'm saying? Like this past season, dude, I bought 3 jerseys of the Oakland City Edition jerseys. And I'm just like, bro, like they're only gonna wear it for one season, and then next season they're gonna change another uniform. And then I want to get like 4 or 5 jerseys that same style. So like in a way, that's almost like
it's an addiction. It's really an addiction.
It's crazy.
For me, it is.
It's really crazy.
Let me ask you. I mean, do you think it matters? What drives you to like? So you talked about like how you got into jerseys, right? You saw someone make it look cool, and then you said, "I want to look like that," right? But I mean, in terms of John Cena, but like, what made you, I guess, stay in it and like for yourself? You know what I mean? Like I know you're passionate about the vintage stuff, but like you also now still like. It's not like you're only vintage. You like new stuff that comes out too. And what made you, I guess, stick with it, even though you know you're spending. You do. We both have now come to the realization. It's like, oh my God, okay, we sort of caught ourselves. I need to keep it in check. But at the same time, it's like something keeps us going. I mean, it's the passion for this, right?
Hey, yo, what's going on? Hey,
hi.
What's up?
Hi.
Your youngest fan.
What's going on? Are you subscribed to the channel? Just saying what's up?
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. That's cool, little man. Where you from?
I'm from America.
America. All right. Me too.
Yeah, all of us are, I believe.
Wow.
Where in America?
That's what's up.
But the state I am in is Florida.
Florida. Okay. Cool. How did you find out about the stream? Do you follow me, or do you follow one of us, or
I guess.
you guess? Okay. Mystery. Is there anything you want to say on here? No?
Okay.
Okay, I guess not, man. Well, it's a pleasure to have you on.
Any jerseys you're gonna show us?
Yeah, do you have any jerseys or anything that you want to share? I'll take that as a no.
Oh my God.
What do you got there? Board game?
It's a pop it. It's a pop it.
Pop it. Okay.
Pop it. All right.
Got it. Oh, I see a jersey back there. What is that?
And Mommy gave it to me on Amazon.
All right.
All right.
Ooh. I see. Is that a jersey? It looks like a Philadelphia jersey. I thought that was the Philadelphia jersey on the back with the one that Wilt wore.
Mhm.
Okay.
This is interesting. I thought. How did he randomly get in here?
I don't know. I'm kind of. I don't know if he follows me or.
It's funny.
Huh.
He doesn't know.
I also got a happy napper.
All right.
Just this.
Maybe his dad follows you. You know what I mean?
I kept in the happy napper.
Yeah, I think so. Cool. All right. Well, look, man. Is there anything you want to say before we continue the conversation? Do you have anything you want to say to the channel, to the viewers?
Well, I was playing Jackbox for a few minutes, and then I was like, maybe I should join someone in Streamyard, so I had to do it.
Okay, right on. Well, look, Michael, I do appreciate you coming on here and showing your support, man. I really do appreciate that, especially on my first live on StreamYard. So
this will be one to remember.
Yeah, definitely will. Definitely will be. Cool. All right. So, anyways, going back to the conversation that we were having about like the jerseys and stuff like that. Like, I guess what I asked KBM earlier, I'll ask both of you guys. Like, what's your limit? Like, or what's the most that you've spent on a jersey?
Oh man, God, where do I begin on that? This is one of my most recent purchases. Let's say about $325.
Okay, that's like retail on a NFL jersey right now.
Yeah, that's retail.
Yeah,
so
yeah, you nailed it. Yeah,
victim. You have not.
Yeah, retail NFL. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you, J
Yeah,
Mac?
because
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were done. You were
too much, way too much, man. It's like you, man. I'm embarrassed. It's embarrassing. Seriously, it's embarrassing.
Mhm.
Especially, you know what? Maybe it wouldn't be embarrassing if I was like making a lot of money, but because it's like, you know, then it's like, well, I can afford it, so it's not like. But
yeah,
dude, like 1,700, man.
Damn, really?
God, oh my God.
Yeah. But you said you spent $1,000 on sneakers, so I mean it's like in that range. I mean, but for me, I'm like, no, it's so weird. It's terrible. It's like okay, I'll never go over 500, and then you're like, wait a minute, all of these kind of cost like at least 500 because once you realize that you really love these like game worn stuff, you realize that is basically what everyone's selling it for, unless you get lucky every once in a while and you find, mostly for non-name players though, where the gamer jerseys would be cheaper than that,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense though if you look at it from that perspective. Like,
I mean, I don't often spend that much, but a couple times I have. So I have a couple jerseys that are that much, but I did not pay it all at once either. Like through Instagram is where I make a lot of purchases, or eBay, and sometimes I ask the guys on Instagram, like, let me pay you at least in 2 payments, if not more. So it's not something that they often have allowed, but sometimes you'll find someone who's willing to do that. The other thing is putting it on credit. Obviously, I don't have that much money to just spend like that. I found that it's dangerous, man. But with PayPal credit, it's not like a regular credit card in the sense that regular credit card, you're always getting, what's it called? Interest. You know what I mean? Even if you don't pay the entire thing, you're going to get some interest. Whereas I do PayPal credit card, and it's not a credit card, but credit account. And you get a pretty high balance to spend, and every time you pay it, you get more, right? And as long as they have this thing where if it's over $99, you have 6 months to pay it. So it makes you think that you have. Well, you don't just make you think. You do have a long time to pay it. So as long as you pay it within the 6 months, you do not get charged any interest. So that's how I'm able to like buy so many jerseys and buy some at a very high cost.
Yeah. Very recently, I was sorry to cut you off, guys, but very recently I was this close to paying $700 for a jersey.
Damn.
What was it? What was it?
Was it the Black Mamba jersey?
It was an authentic Black Mamba 24 Kobe jersey.
That would be that would almost be understandable, actually. But the Black Mamba.
Yeah, in my size, 56.
Yeah.
I was this close, because even when it got to like 600, I was like, I should get, because it's not gonna come around. It's not gonna come my way that often.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. But when I got to 700, that's where I crossed the line. I'm like, okay, it's not coming with me then.
Right.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta pull back. No matter how bad you want it, you have to pull back.
Yeah. I hear you. I think the most I dropped on a jersey was $350
on a jersey.
$350?
On a jersey, yeah.
So that's because you never you stick to the authentics. Which are very nice, but I don't know what it is about. I really don't. Like in some cases, it's like I tell myself, you know how sometimes they release authentics. Like if there's a gamer, right, and there's an authentic, and they're basically the same jersey in quality, then I won't get that gamer. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll be like, I'm gonna get the authentic on this one because basically, it's not much of a difference. But if I see a gamer that's like, I'm really gonna want it if I know they don't make the authentic of it. You know what I mean? I just something about rare shit that I just love and I'm addicted to. It's not good.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you, man.
It's not good.
I'm the same way. Like I especially like on eBay when you're watching something on an auction and it's getting closer to the end time.
Yeah.
Like for me, I need to stop doing this because it's stupid on my part. But I'll be watching something.
Yep.
And as I'm watching it, let's say it's at $100, right? And my limit is $120.
Yeah.
it'll towards like the last 10 seconds of it, it'll jump to $120, right? Which is my limit.
Yeah.
For some reason, my stupid self will be like, okay, well, maybe I'll do 125. And then they'll put 130, and then I'll put 150.
Of
and
course, man. Because you want to win it. But like, dude,
Yeah, bidding wars can get ugly. They can get ugly.
I'll make a bid, and then I'll like hope that I get outbid.
Oh yeah, I've done that too.
You can retract your bid.
No, I've done that. Trust me, I've retracted. I've retracted before, but I've also bid and like hoped that I get outbid.
David says my most was 150, and that was an authentic Mitchell Ness red Jordan rookie.
Jesus Christ,
that's cheap, man. Poshmark has some deals if you get
Poshmark, but you better make sure that's not fake. Oh, it says
has some deals.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to know what you're looking for.
A lot of fakes.
That's what it boils down to. You know, with Mitchell and Ness, to me, so for me, like I noticed, like with Mitchell and Ness, it's a lot easier for me personally to legit check a Mitchell and Ness jersey as opposed to like looking at some of the older stuff from like Reebok and like even like the Adidas stuff. Like I don't think I've ever seen a fake Reb. Well, I have seen, but like you don't really see too many Reb 30 fakes.
That's hard to imitate that pattern throughout the whole jersey.
Oh yeah, and the materials, because it was really such a unique material that they use that you cannot replicate that.
Yeah, definitely not. Dude, real quick, man, kind of off topic, but how did that kid get in here, man? I'm kind of scared, man, because I can't monetize this video now.
Why? Because
YouTube will not allow you to have kids in your video, man. It has to be like
right.
So I don't know how that happened, but not that I was like dissing him or anything. I don't know how he got in here.
By the way, what I cursed, I think, one time. Does that like take away your monetization also?
I don't know. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I'll just delete the live.
Yeah.
But you know, I this live was mainly just to test it out, and also like because this is my first time using Streamyard. I'm actually pretty happy with this. I like how you could like show a comment and stuff and highlight something. But like,
dude, remember I told you that time? I think I told you about super chats. Did I tell you about?
You did.
Yeah, you have enough followers that I'm sure it might not be a lot of money, but people would send you like you could make it so there's a regular chat room, not chat room, but chat stream. But then if you want to have like your chat read aloud by you and a response, of course, at any time you can give a response to anything you see in the chat. But if you want to like really stand out, you could pay like, I don't know, $2, $3, $5 and like donate, you know what I mean? And it's like people that want to support you, you know?
I'll have to look into that because I've seen that show up.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just thought that was kind of wild how he came in here because I didn't.
That was freaking weird.
I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like,
I was expecting he literally chose you randomly out of any stream he could have joined, right?
Yes.
He made it seem like he's like, I had to join someone's stream.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm flattered, I'm humbled, but dang, it was just.
It would have been cooler if he was actually like following you and stuff, and he knew what he was getting into.
Rivalry. My most spent on a jersey was $850 on the LeBron Lakers Mamba bubble name down authentic. Wow,
that is surprisingly cheap compared to what they're going for nowadays.
What's a bubble name down?
Bubble name down. Not sure what that is.
I don't know what the hell bubble name down. Yeah. Please clarify that because he did because this was something that that another fellow Jersey head told me that he got his hands on one, and we were assuming he paid well over $1,000 for that jersey. Like that, we were assuming that, but learning that price, he got a hell of a deal because the LeBron James authentic Mamba jersey is selling well above $1,500 to $2,000, easy. Because when they did that surprise drop on Mamba Day, and anybody who was subscribed to the Lakers store email will get an update saying, "Hey, this just dropped, and here's the link to go and buy it." I'm subscribed to that email. I've been subscribed to that email for the past 2 years. I never got an email for that thing, and I'm subscribed to it, so I never had the chance to go in and buy that jersey. They really screwed me over on that.
That's crazy. All right, David says, okay, here's $1 million question for jersey heads. What's the jersey or jerseys that turn the most heads when you're out wearing them, or start the most conversations?
Before you answer that, did you see in the chat, Michael A, I will show you my front yard.
What?
Look in the chat, in the private chat. It says, I will
Michael
show
Andrew Layden.
That's the kid.
He says, let me in. I'm like, no.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know what to do with that. I mean, I don't see him here anymore. So that was like, what, a minute ago?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just kind of wild. But anywho's, going back to David's question, I think for me, it's anything that's like any jersey really from like the 80s or 90s, I think. Mainly the 90s jerseys that really like grab a lot of people's attention because, you know, like back in the 90s, like the logos on the like jerseys were just so like vibrant. They were in your face. You know, like the Dino Raptor that was worn by the Raptors, you know, the Atlanta Hawks with the big hawk on the front, like
that's a good one.
Alex English, like the Nuggets jersey that Mitchell Ness made was like always a huge like conversation starter and stuff. But I can tell you this jersey that I have here, let me show it to you guys, gets a lot of buzz. And it was this jersey right here.
Man.
This jersey really sparks a huge conversation whenever I wear this.
I remember that freaking jersey, man. That is a beauty right there.
You know, I think Just Don came out with the shorts for that, right? The authentic shorts.
Yeah, they did.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's what's up.
But unfortunately, I didn't get them because they're like $300, $400, $500.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay over.
So I actually have a pair of Just Don shorts, but here's the thing: I scored a pair from a boutique. It was called Oneness Boutique, and they had everything. They had a sale going on where everything was 50% off.
Oh, nice.
So they had a pair of Just Don shorts, and it was still a lot. So 50% off of retail of a Just Don short is like $200.
I'm like, I'd rather get the gamer shorts than pay that much for the Just Don. You know, Just Don, I can't bring myself to. It's weird. I'll pay so much for a jersey, but I cannot bring myself to pay that much for Just Don.
It's one of those things, man. It's like, would you spend that much on a pair of socks? I mean, no, there's no way, you know. But what about you guys?
Mine, you know, me being from LA, live in LA, I'm in LA all the time, and of course, tons of Laker fans. Everybody has the Kobes, they have the Shaqs, they have the Magics, they have the LeBrons and ADs now. It might be a weird one, but whenever I bust out the Pau Gasol, that's when all the people give me that confused look, like, where the hell did he get that jersey? Because very few people have Pau Gasol jerseys here. You'd be surprised.
Wow.
Even back in the heyday during the back-to-back, like not a lot of people rock Pau Gasols like that.
Which one is it? The
yellow one.
Okay.
They have the yellow authentic jersey.
Yeah.
That one I got a while back. Shout out to Pistol 2130. He hooked me up with that one back. But yeah, man, I remember guys always come up to me. A bunch of people come up to me and say, "Yo, where'd you get the Gasol?" I'm like, "Got this a while back, man. It's been in my collection." And yeah, man, it always got the best compliments because, like I said, you rarely see them. And so that would be the one I would choose.
Oh, look at David Mills. David Mills with the Penny Hardaway.
Penny Hardaway one that people double take. I think a lot of people forget he played.
I'm a Heat fan. Yeah.
Oh yeah, his final year. His final year, he was a member of the Miami Heat.
Yeah. I'm
reunited with Shaq.
I'm debating on whether or not I should get a Glenn Rice.
You should.
Heat, or
yeah. He's my favorite player. Glenn Rice is my favorite player of all time.
Glenn Rice?
Glenn Rice.
Okay. That's cool.
And Alonzo Mourning is a close second. Alonzo Mourning.
What about Shaq in Miami? Were you big on Shaq when he was in Miami or not?
Shaq, he's never been one of my favorite players. I rooted for him when he was on the Heat though. But before and after, I didn't root for him.
I'm not gonna lie. After he left Miami, I kind of just like I didn't really know what he was doing. I mean, I know we talked about this off air, but he was like ring chasing. But like it was just one of those things where it's like same thing with Vince Carter. Like when he left New Jersey, I don't really follow him. Like I didn't follow him after that. Like even though he played for like a handful of teams.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You know, I haven't really worn any of my jerseys enough. Like one jersey, you know what I mean? Where people are like, oh, nice jersey. Where I'm like, oh, yeah, that one gets a lot of attention. You know what I mean? Like, there's not like a jersey that I always wear. I have too many. I can't even wear them all. You know, so
how many do you have? Have you counted recently, or
I counted recently, and since then I've got more. But it's not. I mean, it is a lot for like the average person. They'll be like, "What the fuck?" But like, I know that the people on Instagram, you know what I mean, that collects. For example, what's his name? I don't know why I can't think of people's names right now. But you know who I'm talking about. King Leonidas.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, my number is like way below somebody like that, or like other people on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, but it's like around 70.
Not bad.
That's a solid number. Now, do you have a limit of when you're just like, no, that's it. Like I'm capped.
My limit before I recently moved, right? So my limit was my one closet space. I gave myself one of my 3 closets to fill up with only jerseys, like you know what I mean, on the hangers, straight across, just jerseys. Okay. And it was pretty much at capacity. At
yo, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing this evening?
How you doing?
Crystal 213 has joined the chat.
What is cracking, G?
Just the logo.
Just been in a TTC stream roasting folks. That's all.
Now, TTC, for those of you who don't know, is the talking trash.
Trash talk circle.
Trash talking. Okay. Yeah, that's
you bet. It's a bunch of NFL fans that make hate weeks and stuff like that against each other, against other video makers that rep the different team that you're playing that week.
Basically, if the player haters ball was a real place, it's TTC.
Yeah,
that's a community that I can't be a part of, man, because my blood.
Yeah, you can. You be a good trash talker.
Nah.
Oh no.
I do all my trash talking on Instagram. I don't do it on YouTube.
Yeah, same here, because like I would like it would go from trash talking to like straight up roasting. I would roast people.
Dude, that's what it is.
So I can't do that.
They not only attack your team, they attack you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do
that. I would bite back too hard. I would bite back way too hard.
But anyway, so congrats on your monetization resurrection, and congrats on your first Streamyard meeting.
Thanks, dude. I don't know if I can actually make this monetizable, if that's a word, because there was a kid that came in here.
Oh yeah. So what? just randomly came in, or
I
what?
don't know, dude. We're trying to figure out how this kid had to be like what, like 12, maybe
Younger.
No, he had to be like 9 or 10.
He had to be like
Gosh,
9.
man. I was just like,
Way
dude, I felt-
younger. Yeah, way
Yeah,
younger.
did you accidentally tap him in, because you have to let him in yourself?
well, I didn't know who it was because his camera was blank at first, but there was a member here, and his name Michael popped up. So I was like, okay, you know, we got a new member on here, and then dude, it's this kid that's like walking around like his house, and he was saying that he was going to show us his front yard or something, and I was like,
Whoa.
so I'm like, dude, yeah, I don't know if I can make this.
He was having trouble like gathering sentences. Like,
Yeah, I was like asking him. Like at first, I thought it was a parent that followed me, and he just
that's
handed
what I
his
thought
phone
too.
to
That's
the
what
kid.
I thought. Yeah.
But no, I was like, oh, you know, okay, like, is there something you want to say? Is there something, a jersey?
Yeah, you
want
gotta be
to
Hey, you gotta be careful. Who you let in here too, because you could get some troll in there that they could flash their you know what on here. So be
Oh,
careful.
dude, yeah, there's no way, man.
Yeah, just be careful.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
I've been in streams to where that happened, bro. Not a pretty sight.
I don't think that's the front yard he was talking about, though.
And I'm not trying to get on here and curse, because I don't want to ruin your paycheck. So
Will that ruin it though? I don't know. Like, I don't know how that works, dude. Like, this is my first Streamyard, so I don't really know.
Well, if you can at least like explain. I don't know if you can explain to YouTube about that situation.
because
who
you can't
knows
even
how
curse.
how
Here's the thing: you can't even curse in the comment section anymore.
What?
No, you can't. Because here's the thing: you'll see your comment, because Ray Rocha tried to leave a comment on my Rich Gannon video, but if you pull up another account, his comment ain't there.
Oh wow.
Because it
Okay.
doesn't let you
Yeah.
curse in the comment section no more. So keep that in mind.
So like,
That's
let's say because I know there's been a couple of swear words that have been mentioned, but not from me. Would that affect the channel still, or?
No, you just won't see the comment. That's all.
Okay. Well, I'll try to be as PG like the WWE era currently.
But then again,
No.
there's the Ed Boogie was monetized, and he swears all the time. So I don't think it matters.
Yeah, and this is the thing that I just want to get out the way about this whole swearing things. Like, does YouTube fully understand what the internet is?
No, they got soft.
Because like, no, you can't just force. I understand that when you're trying to be monetization, I get that, but this, like, you can't prevent, all this, bad language and stuff like that. It's unpreventable. It's gonna happen regardless of what you're watching, who you're watching. It does not matter. The internet itself is its own entity, and it's going to do whatever it wants, and there's nothing YouTube can do about it except give you strikes, which is a stupid reason to give you strikes, because that's beyond your control. You can't control what people are going to say.
That's true, but I could control what gets uploaded on my channel. That's why I'm kind of concerned with this video, because that kid just popped up in here, and not that I have anything.
But I don't think that would hurt it. How long was he in here?
Couple
like
minutes.
A good 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna hurt anything.
I mean, I would say I could probably edit him out if I edited this live, but I think as soon as I end the broadcast, it's gonna go live. So
yeah,
I don't know.
You could either put it on private, and I don't know.
I'll probably just have to card people next time they want to come in. Can I see your ID? Are you over 21?
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, that is a little weird. A little kid coming on here. Just randomly.
Dude, I don't know how he came in here, dude. Like, the only way, the link I didn't put on anywhere else. I just posted it in the comment section, and I was like, anybody want to tap?
Yeah, but even if they tap the link, they'll sit backstage until you let them in. So maybe you accidentally hit a button. I don't know.
Well, I saw him. That's the thing. I saw him that there was a new member that wanted to join, but I didn't see his camera. Like, it was just a blank screen, like your logo right now. Like, it was like that. So I figured, okay, this probably dude wants to tap in and say what's up, and I accept it, and then I see this kid just walking around his house, and I was like, what is going on?
Wait a minute. It gets even weirder because he's on the East Coast, like me, and so that means he's coming in at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, damn!
That kid was from the East Coast.
The kid was from Florida, remember?
Yeah, he said Florida.
Oh yeah, so it was 3 hours.
Oh wow!
So he was way up that night.
Dude, he's running. So you said he was just running around his house like nothing.
He was running around the house like he was like in charge.
Yeah, that's kind of scary, man. That's I mean, it was like
So 1 minute. So 1 minute, you guys are talking about authentic jerseys and stuff like that and prices. And then all of a sudden, this little kid comes on the stream, right?
I guess, dude.
I mean, kids, they do the damnedest things. They really do.
Oh, and I lost my temper with NBA swingmans.
What do you mean?
You know those swingman Mamba jerseys that just dropped?
Oh,
Let's just say I didn't buy one.
well,
Okay.
I mean,
because it's like somebody was saying. I'm not gonna say his name in this chat because I don't know if he wants his gov out there like that, but he's saying that authentic NBA jerseys are slowly becoming extinct because if you've noticed, there's like a ton of swingmans and barely any authentic left in the NBA.
Oh, I know what you're saying. You're saying.
So it's killing it. And
Yeah.
for the people that actually are fans of the team and want the authentic stuff, like the Lakers earned jerseys, I was honestly upset that it didn't come out in authentic. But you know, and me and Tony been waiting for the Mamba jerseys to drop again, and they drop again, but only in the swingman form.
Well,
yeah.
You might be disappointed, Pistol, but I did purchase a Mamba Swingman. I did. I had to.
I'm not disappointed.
I want the Mavericks, the green one, in the authentic.
Oh,
yeah,
dude, that was one I wanted in an
Good
authentic.
luck finding that.
And same with I know Rez has this in the Swingman, the Nets spray paint jersey. I wanted that in an authentic too.
Oh, that one's nice. The Basquiat, right?
That's
Yeah.
you know,
not the Basquiat. It's the old school New Jersey Nets with the light blue, white, baby blue look to it.
The tie-dye?
Yeah, the tie-dye, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Rivalry said I think it could be COVID related, less produced because of factory shutdowns.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what it is.
I don't think that's
even before. No, this is even before COVID. Like not a lot of authentics were up there.
COVID, even
I think
before
they
COVID.
cheap out somehow. I know Nike wants to cheap out because they took away the stitching and stuff right on the swingmans.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, but wouldn't you make money from producing more authentics that people really want?
I know that. That's what I mean.
Exactly.
Like us people that are hardcore fans of the team and the player, and we care about top-notch stuff. You would think that they would produce more authentics. And NBA jersey authentic, $209 for a jersey. That's not too bad compared to NFL $324. Baseball now getting ridiculous.
Oh, dude. Over at my shop, oh my god, the baseball jersey authentics are way overpriced.
Yo, just for a freaking what the heck is going on with Nike, bro?
Well, it definitely impacted the All-Star. Yeah, that is true. I don't think Nike ever released any of the All-Star jerseys, not even in Swingman for the NBA.
Oh, bro,
Nothing came out.
Let me tell you something. Those baseball All-Star jerseys that just recently came out was the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I've seen some ugly stuff, but
dude, you will never see anything uglier than the current like Mitchell and Ness run of like those weird colorways. I'm telling you.
Yo, some of them are tight though, like the purple,
not
like the
many,
purple and yellow shack or the purple and black shack. That's dope.
Yeah. Rez, you sent me that one, the black and purple.
What makes those jerseys garbage is the material.
Yeah.
I know
true.
because they're doing the screen print thing, and it's just
looking at them looks super cheap. Like the way the whole thing is, like one piece of like cheap plastic on there. It's like, yeah.
Right. Yeah, Rivalry is the best jersey maker in America. So
I would say this, like on
I've never even held his jerseys. I just know from impacts of people that bought from him before.
let me show you something. Give you guys a sneak peek, but you might actually appreciate this one, J-Mac, because I actually got this from Rivalry.
Oh yeah, Tim Hardaway.
Ooh.
Now that is a beauty.
So I'll give you a closer look.
Oh, man.
Look at that. Stitching is impeccable. That's what we want as jersey collectors.
Here's the drop
So
tag.
shout out to you, Mac.
It was either this or Glenn Rice, man, and I gotta get the T-Bug, man. But I do want a Glenn Rice. I'm like highly anticipating getting one.
Like, you wanna know something else funny about me, man? Like, I'm a snob, man, for the players I buy. So, like, for example, for Tim Hardaway, like the fact that I know that I still don't forgive him in a way because I didn't buy his apology, and he never came out again and said anything about it. But he was like, I hate gay people. I would never play with any teammate who's gay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, guys like that, I don't buy their jerseys. I know it's like I loved rooting for him when he was a player, but after he retired, he had that thing where he was interviewed and he said, I hate gay people.
Yo, who is this again?
Tim Hardaway.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So there's certain guys like that where I know, like, not everyone's perfect. I mean, people can change as well, I believe, but it's like, I don't know. It's like,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm the same guy where I was like, I'll never support anybody that chokes their coach, but then I ended up buying like
exactly.
I don't know. I guess like for me, like
I'm just happy I didn't end up buying a Antonio Brown Raiders jersey. Oh man, what a joke!
That makes both of us.
I mean,
yo, Tony, I thought you bought one though.
No, I was going to before he had that mental breakdown. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yo, him getting frostbite on his foot and complaining about the helmet size was all part of the plan.
yeah, it was.
Why I will never own a Kevin Durant jersey? Damn.
Kevin Durantula, Kevin Durbandwagon.
I don't. You know what? Like, okay, like for me as a Warriors fan, I guess I'm the exception to this because I don't like hate him. Like everybody in the Bay just seems to hate Kevin Durant. Like
I don't know why.
I'm like, you guys, like he brought us back-to-back championships. Like,
Yeah.
And y'all won more games with him than without him than with him.
yeah, like people just hate him out here, dude. It's nuts. Like
Dude,
I
can understand Oklahoma City hating him, but the Bay, come on.
I don't get it, dude. Like it boggles my mind, dude. Like I'm one of those guys. They're like, oh, you bought the snake jersey, like you're wearing a snake on your body, and I was like, dude, like I don't know. It just boggles my mind.
Oh, hey,
LeBron
LeBron gets hate too because I was rocking my LeBron jersey, the earned jersey.
Yeah.
I was getting gas in my car, and then all of a sudden this dude is saying, "Hey, yo, fuck that N-word LeBron." He just jumps in his car. I was like, wow.
Dude, people hate LeBron. Like, I've never really, like, known a basketball player that has gotten that much, like, hate as LeBron.
And here's the thing. LeBron's never even been in trouble with the law either.
No, he hasn't. I mean, he said some contradicting things.
Oh, yeah.
On Twitter and stuff. But, I mean, he's a human being, dude. He's going to, of course, there's going to be some controversial things.
Yo,
I know.
Social media platform is poison for these athletes.
Yeah, and there's nothing that they can really, do or say to convince people whenever they, quote, say or do something that's like not politically correct. Right. Everybody's going to get mad and try to bury you and try to cancel you. They won't give you a chance to retract and go back on what you said. And regardless of what they mean it or not, it's just it's society. It's a failed society.
Yo, rivalry jerseys body slam Mitchell and Ness. Like Raichu.
Oh, we lost POB. Hopefully he'll be back. But yeah,
So,
man,
yeah,
no, I agree, dude. I think I
just thought it was the funniest thing.
Yeah, I think fans get too caught
And
up.
by the way, I saw Space Jam 2 in the theater, so please support your movie theaters, guys, before they become extinct.
Yeah, my bad. I accidentally clicked the wrong button.
Oh, it's all good.
I was trying to look into the chat. I'm like, oh, god damn it.
As long as it's not the kid. As long as it's not the kid.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
woo! Look at my toy blocks.
I don't know if I'm gonna make. I really don't know if I'm gonna make this live, dude. I think I'm just gonna.
Yo, it's already too late. People saw it, bro. So it doesn't.
Well, yeah. I mean, it happened. It happened, bro.
And nothing
Dude,
nothing was
so
nothing
entertaining.
bad
You
was
gotta
said to
post
the
it.
kid, or did he say anything bad, or
No, it was just like so awkward.
No, he
dude.
said he didn't say
Me
nothing
and,
bad.
POB and
right?
J-Mac were in here, and
he
we're just like,
randomly came on the stream. You said he wasn't even in there that long. I almost want to run back the tape and see it.
dude, if you go back and look at it, dude, like look at like me, J-Mac, and POB's like faces, dude. We were just like, okay. I had to talk,
talk about
okay.
a stream bomb.
Yeah, I was just sitting there like, okay, let's just wait until this kid tires himself out. Like, but I just want to say, going back to the point about Kevin Durant, I just want to say, like, the whole snake thing, I guess wasn't called for. I just didn't like the fact that, like you said, he went to your team, Rez, where honestly you really didn't need Durant. Like, you guys were already stacked.
That's what I'm saying.
That was the whole thing.
Not only that,
That's
he
what I'm
went
saying.
to the team that beat him. That was the thing.
Yeah,
in 7
team
games,
that beat
right?
him.
He was so close to beating them.
Exactly.
Okay, it'd be one thing if they swept them. It'd be one thing if they swept him and he was like, "Yeah, I got no chance. I got to get out of here."
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It was he had that mentality, man. If you can't beat him, join him. You know,
Yeah,
and
I know, and that's the thing. Like, if your
After one
team in the
try?
NBA, Kevin Durant is a free agent, who wouldn't want him? That's the thing. He's almost 7 feet tall, can score 30 a night in his sleep. Why wouldn't you want Kevin Durant on your team, regardless of how great you are?
Yo, the Lakers about to make some big blockbuster moves, bro. So
yeah, you guys saw that breaking news, right?
yeah.
Here, I'll read it to you guys because it was
They got to get someone, that's for sure.
So it says here, this just in breaking. The Los Angeles Lakers signed Damian Lillard, Lonzo Ball, Ben Simmons, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul,
Bro, you're trolling.
DeRozan,
Stop.
Kyle
I
Lowry,
saw that
Bradley
post.
Beal,
You trolling.
Spencer Dinwiddie, an all trade
You
package
freaking trolling, dog. You
for
trolling.
Kyle Kuzma.
No, I saw that post. But
Come on.
no, this is the thing. To be honest, being honest here about the Lakers, they just need to stay healthy for one. They have to.
Yo,
they
we need to
can't
get
be
some. We need to build a unit around AD and LeBron.
No, and this is the thing. We cannot be too LeBron dependent.
Right. That's
You know what I mean? Because that's the thing.
We need to build a unit around them.
I don't think their roster was good enough. I think
Right. That's what I mean.
No, it wasn't.
We have to.
It wasn't.
We have to have.
It looked like it was, right? When they signed all those guys, Harold, Gasol. Oh my God, they got Gasol. But then we realized Gasol's 37 years old or something. You know
Dude,
what I mean?
he looked old and he played old.
Yeah.
Can't play like his brother.
No, his brother played better than him. He would have.
Oh my God, his brother let himself go. I think the coronavirus quarantine life got to him, bro.
You talking about Powell?
No, Mark.
Oh,
his
Mark.
brother.
Mark always carried some extra weight.
Yeah, he was always bigger than Powell was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
he was. I remember when he first got drafted. He had chubby cheeks. No, he was a big boy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But-
That's why we got Pau Gasol, because we gave him Kwame Brown, who talks trash on the internet now, and Javaris Quinton, who's now in jail, and we gave him rights to Marc Gasol.
So,
was
so who do you guys think you guys should get during the offseason? Because obviously there's a lot of like this upcoming draft. There's a lot of like potential moves.
well,
let me give you two
fill the
takes.
roster up.
Let me give you two takes. My one they should get and one I believe they will get. Who they should get would be Chris Paul. That's who they should get. Who they will get, this may be a surprise. I think they're going to get Lonzo Ball back.
Yeah.
It's because let me explain why. Because
I'm
Lonzo really
about that, but I agree with it.
I don't know, but let me explain why. Because Lonzo really didn't want to leave there. I think he still has a good relationship there. Also, LeBron really liked him. If there was one player that LeBron really liked, other than keeping Kuzma off the court, but off the court, that he really liked Lonzo. He really saw the greatness in Lonzo. So I think he would welcome him back on the team. And I just kind of see that happening because why not sign him for cheap? He's a big guard still, can still pass, can still rebound, can play defense. That's just how I see it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting, man. I mean, with Chris Paul's situation,
Team Banana Boot.
I think he's gonna stay with Phoenix. I personally think he will.
If Phoenix is smart, they would keep it.
I know Phoenix will offer like they'll do whatever they can to keep him.
Of course.
But I just think that like for him to lose the way that he did, it would be kind of like a cop-out for him if he were to just leave right away. Because then, hypothetically, if he did win a championship, let's say if he did go to LA and he won with LeBron and stuff.
Yeah, he's got more than 1 year left, so he could run it back with Phoenix.
I think
he still could have enough in the tank to play a decent role.
Well, according to all these Warrior fans, Curry's the only guy that ever played on the team.
That's something that was like,
dude, Curry
joke.
They made so many Curry jerseys, bro, that you could find one for cheap right now. It's so bad.
Absolutely. I mean, I love it because I was able to find Curry's jerseys for pretty cheap.
I know. A homie of mine found a Curry jersey for like $15 at Marshall's.
Wow.
And you didn't buy it for me? What's wrong with you? Just kidding.
He could have.
No, not me. I said a homie of mine. Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. I need to get more Klay Thompson jerseys, man. That's. I've been slacking on his jerseys.
I feel like that's going to be one of those players that's going to be a commodity, a Klay Thompson. I feel like that's going to be one of those things. Like if you stock up on your Klay Thompson jerseys, I feel like those would be more of a pretty penny than Curry.
Yeah, that and Nick Young.
How about Iguodala? You have any Iguodala?
I do. I have a swingman of it, of Iguodala's Warriors jersey from I think it was a 2017 season.
What about Sean Livingston? He was a good contributor for that team.
Yeah, for a short while, and I'm regretting this. His jersey actually ended up at like Marshall's, like at the clearance stores.
Oh wow!
And I never pulled the trigger on it. I wasn't really in the jersey game again at that time. I kind of got back into it kind of late because, well, I wasn't wearing jerseys for a while, but then also because of the Reb 30 era, that era for NBA for me just kind of turned me off. Like
those Reb 30 jerseys
they were just not meant for people who like my size. Like they were just really like a 2X could barely fit me.
I know, and not to mention the materials of the jerseys, you couldn't even wear them that much.
It's weird, man. Those things are so long, like dresses.
Yeah, and then like they did the T-shirt design. Like I hated that. Like
with like the pajamas.
I hated that.
The sleeves. I hate the sleeves so much.
Like the Warriors like had like a banana. Like those were hideous, man.
The worst one ever was the John Wall Wizards, where it has like. It connects, the jersey connects to the shorts.
I remember that. I do remember that. It looks stupid. It really did look stupid.
So goofy. It looks so goofy. Beal and Wall's Wizards.
And I remember when they did the sleeves for the All-Star game. I hated those jerseys too.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were doing. I think they were trying too hard. Like when they were just like, oh, let's do something different. Let's, and I'm like, nah, that didn't work. And what didn't LeBron like rip his his Rev 30 jersey off or something?
Oh, dude, I remember. Yeah, I remember that. I think he ripped the sleeves off.
Yeah, he was just like so irritated with the way it was like around his body because he was saying like it was hard for him to play in that thing.
Because it was so stupid. Like, why would you put sleeves on him? Like, I get it. Like when you go to the park and you go play outside ball, street ball, guys wearing T-shirts, and I get that part. But like,
right.
You never saw Michael with a sleeve jersey. You never saw Magic with a sleeve jersey. Like, it's just dumb.
Okay, Freddy Krueger.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh my.
But always a pleasure to see new people on here.
Oh, hopefully we don't see him in our dreams.
Who would you least rather see, that guy or the actual Freddy Krueger?
Well, I don't know.
The way he's talking, I'd rather see the real Freddy.
Exactly.
Curry's jerseys will be worth a lot down the line, especially the Rev 30. Yeah, no, I agree.
I actually like the Rev 30. They are nice. It's just the way that they fit.
That was my only gripe about them. I only have one Rev 30 in my collection, and that's enough for me to say I don't want anymore, man.
What size is it? Is it the 2X?
No, it's an XL. But
oh man, that thing.
I can't wear it anymore, dude.
Dude, be careful. You gotta watch the comments. Be careful with the comments. Now it's getting hectic right now.
I don't know if I could block this guy. Let me see. Oh yeah, I could.
Yeah.
Blocked. You could put a user in timeout. What?
Wow.
Huh. Who's Officer Johnson? I blocked Officer Johnson. Who's that?
Oh man, now all the trolls are coming out of their holes to freaking mess everything up.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. I think the freaks come out at night, guys.
Yeah, you know what? It's actually
freaks come out at night. What?
It's time for me to head out, actually. But
yeah, no, I'm gonna call it a night. It's 11:08 here, but
definitely fun. And,
yeah,
I'll be back if you do it again.
For sure. Yeah, no, I'll definitely have to run it back and have, I guess, a more secure live because this is pretty interesting. I gotta say the least.
Also, one quick thing, like, how did you guys heard of Streamyard? Because I've never heard of Streamyard prior to this today.
So, earlier in the live, or actually before I went live, one of my friends, KBM Kicks, was doing a live on his channel, and also through Throwback King, they told me to create a Streamyard. It's actually pretty cool because you could actually like highlight comments, and it's a great way to kind of be a host for types of events like this. So it's absolutely free from what I heard. There's like different ways you could come in and create live. But yeah, it's cool. You could link it with your YouTube channel as well.
All right.
So, all right, y'all. Well,
yeah.
Shout outs to everybody that tuned in. J-Max, always a pleasure to have you on here, man.
This is the first time I've actually ever gone on with you, though.
I mean, yeah, I'm like, sorry, I didn't. You know what I meant. Like, it's always a pleasure to talk to you on social media and everything. And POB One Fool, you're always appreciated, bro. So,
I'm just glad to be here for the ride.
Absolutely, man. So, yeah, man, I'll talk to everybody soon. If you haven't, please subscribe to all our channels, social media handles, because we're all trying to grow our channels in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, man, salute to everybody. Calling it a night.
Have a good night, guys.
All right, guys.
Later, guys.
Peace.